यो चैट व्हाट्स अप, कैसे हो? वेलकम वेलकम वेलकम। हाउ यू डूइंग यार? वी आर बैक। आज कंटिन्यू करते हैं आगे अपना आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट एंड अपनी बिल्डिंग ओडेट की। थोड़ा बहुत मैंने ऑफ स्ट्रीम फार्म कर लिया था ओडेट के लिए। खैर ज़्यादा तो नहीं हो पाया क्योंकि यू नो फ्लावर्स की कमी हो जाती है। एंड इतने लोगों के वर्ल्ड में गया, सबने बाहर निकाल दिया मेरे को, तो या ज़्यादा फ्लावर्स हुए नहीं फार्म, बट जितने थे मेरे वर्ल्ड में उतने ले लिए। तो देखना है कितनी अपग्रेड होती है अभी। तो यार थोड़ा बिल्ड वगैरह देखते हैं, आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट ही करते हैं आगे, फिर और तो कुछ कर नहीं पाएंगे वरना। तो यार बाकी खैर HSR की भी लाइव स्ट्रीम हुई है, वो तो खैर मैं देख नहीं पाया क्योंकि भाई बहुत ही ज़्यादा मतलब हैवी ऐप करते हैं वो, तो मेरे को देखनी भी नहीं थी नॉट ऑनलाइन। तो अपन जरा स्किप कर करके देखते हैं कि क्या बताया इन्होंने। कहाँ है? एक सेकंड देना। अच्छा अरे यार सर्च ही कर लेता हूँ। हॉन्की स्टारबक्स। यो व्हाट्सअप का है। हेलो डेविल भाई, कैसे हो? वेलकम। ओ अभी भी चल ही रही है क्या इनकी? ये साले बता ही रहे हैं भाई अभी तक। ब्रो इनकी स्ट्रीम्स भाई, होली शिट ब्रो, होली शिट। दिस गेम भाई, वेट। क्या बता रहे हैं अभी?
If they came to Astropolis, the IPC will definitely help everyone out.
अच्छा इवेंट वगैरह बता रहे हो आपका। ट्रेलर तो नहीं देख रहा मैं, स्पॉइलर हो जाएगा। ओके यहाँ पे देखते हैं। हैं? अच्छा ये इवेंट आ गया वापस। ओके कितने इवेंट है इस बार देखे जरा। ओ फ्री लाइट कौन? रेस टू द होराइजन। ओके हाँ देख, पता नहीं क्या हंट का लाइट कौन है। ओ ओके ओ ये वाला ठीक है। ये और एक्सटेंड कर दिया क्या? डाइवर्जन आइकॉनिक क्रॉनिकल। ओके और एक्सटेंड कर दिया। गाट ब्रो HSR and there are 2 events भाई, that is crazy।
Make their way.
हेलो जेंडर व्हाट्सएप, इसको बंद कर दो भाई। किसको? हेलो अड्डा भाई, मेरे को ही मत दो जूल्स दल्ला भाई। टीएस यार आमीन यार, क्या ही बोलूं भाई, क्या ही बोलूं। ओके क्या पता है इन्होंने, यहाँ तो किट वगैरह एक्सप्लेन कर रहे होंगे। न्यू एरिया, ओके सब न्यू एरिया है। ओके यहाँ पे इसके किट बता रहे हैं, एवेंचरीन की किट। ढंग का बताया इन्होंने। ओके बैनर्स क्या है? फेज 1 में रॉबिन, यासिन, न्यू 4 स्टार लाइट कौन? ओके पर्ल के लिए होगा मे बी, नेक्स्ट बैच पर्ल आ रही है ना। ओ एशवेल दे रहे हैं, ठीक है। बैंकर 4 बैनर सिर्फ HSR में। दैट्स न्यू भाई। ओके देन इवेंट है ये वाले जो अभी देखे हमने। भाई इन्होंने इतनी देर में ये बताया। अच्छा भाई मैंने नहीं देखी भाई इनकी लाइव स्ट्रीम। 10 फ्री पुल एज यूजुअल। ओके यहाँ पे क्या बता रहे हैं? ओके मून ड्रॉप चूटू, वो कोलैबोरेशन का
Official
बता रहे हैं।
announcements. And with that, we're nearing the end of today's show.
क्या बता
Rare
रहे
will, Star Rare will also be launching
विंटर
Zenless Zone
2026।
Zero collaboration content later this year.
Okay.
Even had some friends from that world joining our cosmic trailblazing
What is even
adventure.
Aventurine and
All
Robin?
right. Who could
SP.
it be? I'm already
देखते हैं.
very curious.
So shit, I know, bro. I know.
Me too.
Let's
हैं?
just stay tuned for the subsequent
रॉबिन क्या
announcements.
बोल रही है?
And with
अन्ना
that,
बोल रही
we're
सारी.
nearing the end of today's show. Let's join
भाई तो
Robin and
फिर
Aventurine in the version 4.5.
इन्होंने क्या
Trailblaze
बोला भाई
continues
मैं इतनी
for
देर
an
से?
unforgettable vacation. Bert, and this is Astropolis? Hello?
ये देखो
Place to hide
भाई.
nearby.
गान मस्ती देखो क्या कर रहे हैं ये एंड में.
Thank you. And they resolve the veracity crisis that once again threatens the...
Must take you to Astropolis. I have but one request. Protect Planet Arcadia at all costs.
I will do all I can to paint and recreate the miracle.
Run.
Media to cut out the parts if this radio
Of the troll the eye done. Arcadia in the canvas once more.
Okay.
What's the success
Bro.
board and ensure that
वेट जी लॉगिन स्क्रीन चेंज हो रही है क्या? लाइक थोड़ा अलग लग रहा है. ओके. ओके. ज्यादा कुछ नहीं था. गॉट इट. 2.7 सॉन्ग लिने ईपी सिग्रिका ईपी 2.7 यू मीन वो चेजिंग डेलाइट ना. डेनिया ईपी यूकी जेपी ईपी 3.3 लास्ट कट सीन बहुत सॉन्ग स्ट्रांगली पे लूपा कट सीन मॉर्निंग ईपी. तो इसमें अबे या तो फिर ईपी ईपी का रख वरना फिर वो कहाँ है भाई. अच्छा लूपा कट सीन है आखिरी में. आई मीन ठीक है भाई तुम्हारे उसका है कि मैं मेरे लिए तो चेंज होगी ना फिर. अपन उससे देख. मैं तो चेंज कर दूंगा इसको फिर पूरा इधर से उधर. पूरा टोटल तो बुआ का सॉन्ग का बना रहा होगा ना. वी टेक बोथ. हाँ तो देख लो भाई फिर अपना. मेरे लिए तो चेंज हो जाएगा पूरा ये. तो जो तुम्हारा है डाल दो यार. तुम्हारा है अपने को क्या है. मैं नहीं बना रहा कुछ ऐसे ही गाने सुन रहा था तेरी चैट में. वाह खुश. मुझे लगा बना रहा है साला कुछ. कैसा बंदा है भाई. मेरे में तो फिर गालबरेना की ईपी होगी ना फर्स्ट पे. ऑलराइट. लाइक रिसीव कि देखें क्या लगता तो नहीं है मेरे को वैसे. बट फ्लावर एक जगह मिल गए और दैट्स नाइस. दैट इज इंडीड नाइस. हाउ डू आई नेविगेट. छोड़ो ऐसे चलते हैं. आई सी जैजी. यू सी जैजी. अरे कहाँ है. कहीं है. बे यार जाऊं कैसे. सीढ़ी थी यहाँ. तो गेंशिन में बाई रास्ता कहाँ से है समझ नहीं आता. हेलो करमजीत कैसे हो. वेलकम. हाउ यू डूइंग बडी. अबे भाई पोल काहे चढ़ने लगी भाई. करक लाली. नहीं. अभी गया था मैं पूरा नीचे. होली शिट। यार इतनी दूर क्यों है भाई वो? गेम वॉल्यूम ज्यादा लग रही है, कम कर देते हैं यार। लो भाई कम कर दे थोड़ी। ये आज भी आया काइडोरू गूंगा बैठा था। भाई तू मतलब उसको लेके ही चला करी, तो गूंगा ही होगा वो। वेट मैं जा भी पाऊंगा वहां पे? भाई कौन है भाई ये? यही है क्या वो मॉन्स्टर जो स्टॉर्म ला रहा है? भाई मेरे को फ्लावर लेने दियो भाई जी, बस फ्लावर लेना है मेरे को, ठीक है? लग तो यही रहा है बस, क्या पता नहीं क्या है। हाँ स्टार्ट हो गए। हाँ, अरे फ्लावर कहाँ है? भाई ये 3 फ्लावर थे बस यहाँ इतनी दूर। आपके वहां तो ना जा पाऊंगा मैं। आई एम गुड। वैसे तुम्हारा याद है मैंने क्या लाइव स्ट्रीम पर, और तुम भूल जाते हो लेट्स, क्या पूछा था मैंने? क्या तुम्हारा भाई ये तुमने क्या लिखा है मेरे को नहीं समझ आया। करमजीत भाई कोई डिकोड करके बताना प्लीज। मेरा अकाउंट ऑनलाइन है क्या देख तो? हाँ है। इसको ना लंबा चैट लिखने से ही दिखता है। अब आई लाइक इट लंबा। अरे नहीं, क्या करना था मेरे को? shut your bitches भाई। को मैसेज करके बोलो। मैं नहीं बोल रहा भाई, कुछ पागल है क्या? मैं क्यों बोलूं भाई? तुम्हारा दोस्त है वो, तुम बोलो। चड्डी बड्डी तुम्हारा। ऑन रखा है? ओ
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Wait! Lolly, eat Papa! Wanted to wield.
ये शील्ड किस लिए आती है? Look at who and Auntie, should I play Genshin? I listen story speak. यार खेल सकते हो, अगर सिर्फ स्टोरी के लिए खेलना है तो खेल सकते हो। Yeah, sure, why not, भाई?
Let the world collide! Here's on the loose! Show no mercy! Not you two! Time to end them!
बट उसके अलावा तो यार फिर क्योंकि फिर तुम ऑलरेडी 2 ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम खेलते हो तो आई डोंट नो ब्रो, दूसरा खेलना चाहिए तुम्हें। मतलब 3 ही खेलने चाहिए। मैं खेल रहा हूँ, मेरे को वो छोड़ दो। और यहाँ भी है एक फ्लावर। यार ऊपर कैसे जाऊँ, लेकिन मैं यहाँ से जाता हूँ। रुको। टेकोबियस आवाज अजीब सी आ रही है, फिल्टर लग रहा है एसी का। एसी का फिल्टर? Fuck do you mean? सब सही है भाई मेरा ओबीएस में। कुछ चेंज नहीं है भाई, मैं कुछ चेंज नहीं करता।
Where do we
मधुमक्खी
come
ऐसी
from?
गेम
And
साउंड आ
where
रही
are
है,
we
मधुमक्खी
going?
ऐसी। Fuck. मैं देखूं, मैं सही तो है, मेरे को तो सही आ रही है आवाज। आया हूँ तो इनको मार लेता हूँ। ब्रो अगर इसके बाद स्टोरी स्टार्ट हुई, ब्रो स्टोरी स्टार्ट हो गई इसके बाद। फक, आई न्यू इट भाई। अब कुत्ता फंस गया भाई। ओह थैंक यू।
Take it.
फाइट कर रहा था तब आ रही
You
थी।
have my approval.
आई डोंट नो ब्रो। अब ठीक आ रही है ना? मैं भी फाइट के टाइम आ रही हूँ, आई डोंट नो। मधुमक्खी अभी ठीक आ रही है, नहीं आ रही है बताओ?
Fearless.
नहीं आ रही तो फिर मैं देखूं भाई।
A little loose, get to work. Power.
तो कमेंट भी पढ़ दो, ऊपर क्या है? आई थिंक तुम्हें सुनना चाहिए, मैं बोल चुका हूँ ऑलरेडी इसका आंसर। अगर उसके अलावा तुमने कुछ लिखा है तो दिखाई नहीं दे रहा मुझे। क्या बोलते हैं ये गेंशिन का जो तुम कुछ लिख रहे थे, उसके अलावा कुछ लिखा है तो दिखाई नहीं दे रहा। एक बार दोबारा लिख दो, सॉरी।
Adaptive prop. Fulfill our pact. See, lolling.
हेलो अर्शद गेमिंग, व्हाट्सअप, क्या हाल है? व्हाट? लिंग यांग कहाँ से आया यहाँ पे? किसी ने आऊ बोला चैट्स के, मेरे को ही सुनाई दिया है, तुमको भी दिया? ये साला लिंग यांग यहाँ भी आ गया भाई।
You've earned yourself a reward.
वो पता नहीं जब तुम स्विच कर रहे थे तब ऐड आ गई थी। क्या दोबारा लिख दो, क्या लिखा था तुमने? तुमने आई थिंक मैंने गेंशिन वाला तो तुम नए सुन ही लिया हो, इसके अलावा तुमने शायद कुछ और भी लिखा होगा।
A treasure buried in time.
हरकन क्वेस्ट हो गया? नहीं अभी नहीं किया। अभी जरा ओडेट बिल्डिंग शिल्डिंग चल रही थी, जो कि ऑफ कोर्स हो नहीं पा रही है क्योंकि फ्लावर भी जा ही रहा हूँ वैसे आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट करना। ओह, आई थिंक इट्स अ साइन फ्रॉम फ्यूचर यू विल लूज 50-50 ऑन गोवा। अरे गारंटीड है मेरा गारंटीड है भाई जी मेरा, तुम टेंशन ना लो यार मका अब डोमेन पे आ ही गए हैं तो मार ही लेते हैं, क्यों जी। अगर उसके अगला हारा तो तू गया करमजीत, मेरे हाथ से बता रहा हूँ मैं अगर उसके अगला हारा मैं
Off to the freezer. At first,
ऑलरेडी
flavor.
लॉस्ट। हाँ लूसीला पे आ गया।
Suffer the wrath of each. Extinguish
वैसे चैट क्रायो ट्रैवलर कब मिलेगा? पूरी आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट करनी पड़ेगी या बीच में मिल जाएगा? एंड वेपन भी उसकी। Increase attack when they trigger stellar glimmer reaction or damaged by all nearby party members. Okay, तो ये सपोर्ट वाला है। stellar swirl reaction। ओके तो ये आई थिंक कौन सा लगेगा? उस पे कौन सा लगेगा चैट? ये वाले ही लगेगा शायद ओडेट पे, हार्ट ऑफ द फर्नेस। अंदर से हाँ ये तो क्यों ही लगेगा। म्यून सुई आई लॉस्ट आ रहा है साइड। एक सेकंड डीएम आओ। मेरे को बोल रहे हो? मेरे को बोल रहे हो क्या? करो तो डीएम भाई, देख लेंगे।
Adaptive frosting. Show no mercy. Time to shine.
नहीं यार,
Juice on the loose.
सब तुम बड़े फनी हो।
You two.
नहीं यार,
Time to sort.
आगे तीन तो हाँ यार, पीस कैसे मिलेंगे यार?
A little loose. Fulfill our pact.
Mine to wield.
इसके अलावा और कोई सेट दे सकते हैं अभी के लिए ओडेट को? चैट अड्डा भाई को पता होगा। मैं चड्डा भाई
Get to work. Shower me with praise.
क्योंकि ये तो मेरे को मिलने से रहा है। रात तक बता सकते।
Come no closer.
Let the world come alive.
Fuck.
At first, flavor. Show no mercy. Lolling, eat papa.
अरे वैसे मैंने वो नहीं यूज करके देखी, पता है अभी तक संडरों ने। एक बार संडरों ने यूज करके देखूं क्या होगी टीम। यार ओडेट पे तो कुछ है नहीं तो वो तो नहीं ले जा सकता। संडरों ने याइमी को चीची तो बिल्डिनो है हमारी। कहाँ है चीची? डायना भी नहीं है 70 की। वेल वेल वेल। Does your Genshin give 5 standard character selector for new players or not? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. देता है। सेंड्रो ने ऑडेट किया है, एलियोशा, चीची, एस्कोफियर। एस्कोफियर चला सकते हैं, ठीक है, एस्कोफियर रख लेते हैं। Where is एस्कोफियर?
Whatever would you do without me?
ओडेट तो अभी बिल्ड नहीं है, तो अभी के लिए बेडो रख लेता हूँ। ऐसे खेलते कैसे हैं इसको? खेलते कैसे सेंड्रो ने को?
Come no
Emerge
closer.
right now.
To ashes.
Onto the breather. Pinnacle of excellence. Impossible. How tiresome.
लाइक ये चार्ज अटैक कितनी बार मारने होते हैं? भाई कितना गंदा लग रहा है भाई इस पे। काका चार्ज अटैक वाले कितनी बार मारने होते हैं? 3 बार या 2 बार? एटलीस्ट क्रिट रेट मिला।
Right here.
Come no
Emerge
closer.
right here. A burst of flavor. Power that is hot on. Come on, keep it up. Take a break. How tiresome.
भैंस के यहाँ इतनी गंदी बिल्ड एंड टीम में भी स्कर्क से जल्दी हो रहा है। आई मीन बफ होगा और इसके लिए ठीक है। अरे यार दूसरे सेट में ही दिए जा रहे हैं ये। ओके लास्ट कर देता हूँ, इसके बाद अपन चलते हैं आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट करने।
Right now.
Come no closer.
Right here. A little of this.
Impossible.
Eyes on me. The pinnacle of excellence. Come on.
ऐसे इसका याइमिको का भी तो सेट चेंज करना पड़ेगा ना शायद अब। क्यों चैट्स? याइमिको का भी करना पड़ेगा चेंज। ओह चलो डेली भी हो गए मेरे, सही है। इट क्राफ्टिंग बेंच कहाँ है यहाँ पे? Hi bro, I have to grind map in Wuva. The character banner is ending in 4 days. Good luck for live stream. Bye. Okay, Karamjit. Bye. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you guys
Welcome to.
tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for. Welcome to.
अगर मैं आया स्नेजनाया में क्या मिलता है? Where the heck is crafting bench? Snezhnaya. भाई क्राफ्टिंग बेंच ही नहीं। अच्छा ट्रेन में होगी ना क्राफ्टिंग बेंच तो ठीक है। या हो जीसी भाई, कैसे हो? वेलकम। कहाँ पे दे दी? ट्रेन में दे दी, अलग अलग दे रखी है दल्लों ने। ओके बनाना है मेरे को। ओ इसे क्रिट डैमेज मिलता है
Now perfect.
यार। मेरे को तो वही क्रिट रेट वो क्रिट डैमेज के ही मिले जा रहे हैं पीसीज भी। वेपन में मैं एक काम करता हूँ, स्कर्क से ले लेता हूँ। क्यों अड्डा भाई? सही रहेगा आई थिंक। स्कर्क से ले लेता हूँ। आर्ट पल कब आ रही है रेक्टर? पल अभी नेक्स्ट पैच आएगा, उसके नेक्स्ट पैच, तो टाइम है अभी टाइम है। अटैक यहाँ पे भी अटैक देना है। वेल 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 फ्रॉम सीजन 4 हाफ वे थ्रू हो गया हूँ। डैम क्या बात है जीसी भाई, लेट्स गो भाई। क्रेजी। अरे अटैक का कोई पीस है तो नहीं, और वैसे मेरे को मिलने भी नहीं वाला है अटैक का, नॉट गॉन लाई। सो हाउ अबाउट आई क्राफ्ट इट? आई थिंक मेरे को क्राफ्ट कर लेना चाहिए। ऐसे ही यार कितनी लगनी है अड्डा भाई? अड्डा भाई इसे यार कितनी लगेगी, कितनी लगेगी? हेलो आर के भी व्हाट्सअप। तुम कब गेंशिन स्टार्ट किए? मैं तो पता हो गए मेरे को 4-5 साल आएंगे, 4 साल 5 साल, आई डोंट नो। नहीं चाहिए? आओ स्किल मार के स्विच, यू मीन? ऑलराइट। कैसे क्राफ्ट करते थे, मैं तो भूल गया यार। 11 पड़े हैं मेरे पे। कौन सा था? वेट भाई गलत ना बना लूं मैं, एक सेकेंड सेट कौन सा था उसका? टीम में रख लेता हूँ, साला गलत बना लूंगा भाई मैं।
Need me to take.
कौन से सेट है? आर्ट ऑफ फर्नेस, ओके। अटैक सीडी प्लीज, 4 लाइनर यार भगवान प्लीज, 4 लाइनर। आई एम कुक्ड चैट आई एम कुक्ड। इट्स डबल डिफेंस। Yeah, it's easy for me. वो जो 2 मिलता है ना रोल, बस वही जाने हैं, तुम देखना। जो 2 रोल मिलते हैं अपने को, सिर्फ वही जाने हैं। ओके, एक रोल जो गारंटीड होता है, 2 रोल गारंटीड होता है। ओके अब देखते हैं। मेरी फट रही है। प्लीज क्रिट डैमेज। ओके एक और प्लीज क्रिट डैमेज और क्रिट रेट, एनीथिंग प्लीज। नो डिफेंस। लेट्स गो भाई ये डबल डिफेंस ने जो मेरी फाड़ी है, होली शिट। ओके आई एम सेव्ड। But I'm out of gacha content creation for good. ये हुई ना बात। W भाई, आपके ऐसे भी वो GTA वाली वीडियो अच्छी परफॉर्म कर रही थी ना, वही करो फिर आप, अगर वही परफॉर्म कर रही है तो। बेस्ट ऑफ लक यार, आई होप ये इसमें चल जाए आपका मस्त एकदम। अरे यार एक भी नहीं गया क्रिट डैमेज पे, होली एस चीज। कितनी पिटी में ऑडेट मिला? You know that Doctor Strange sign? Yeah, that. Oh my fucking god. This shit is so ass. Like, wait. लेटेस्ट वाली 500 व्यूज क्रॉस कर गई है। ओह लेट्स गो। वैसे आपकी कभी कोई गाचा वाली गई है इतनी? आई डोंट थिंक गई है ना। तो मैं पुल सेंडमिटी और आपसे कराऊंगा। ऐसा है क्या? हम खुद भी कर सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। बट आई विल बी ऑनर्ड। फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी क्या है? स्किल एंड अल्ट। अल्ट आप बोल रहे हो अड्डा भाई की डीपीएस लॉस है। आई मीन एटलीस्ट मैं गाइड तो बना सकता हूँ अब। थैंक गॉड आज बैठ के गाइड बनाता हूँ इसकी। रेशियो इज एस्टिक्स बट ओके। चलो जी थोड़ा तो हुआ, हटाओ इसे। अब हम करेंगे कहाँ गया आर्कॉन का शेयरिंग। वी गो डू आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट नाउ। ऐसे लेके जाती है ऐसे लेके एक रॉ गेम प्ले वीडियो 1.7 के व्यूज गई थी। आई सी दैट्स स्टिल द हाईएस्ट वीडियो ऑफ माय चैनल। SLA
A simple response will do. Why
That
waste your
game,
breath
right.
on anything long?
भाई लग तो मस्त रहा है, फुल वाइट वाइट।
Snezhnaya is stunning!
ये दल्ला नेट मेरा भाई, मैं क्या करूं भाई। दिस फकिंग एस शीक नेट। जब भी बारिश होती है इसकी गांड फट जाती है भाई। ओके अब फिर से वाओ बोलेगी वो। एक बार सुन चुका, दोबारा सुनना। यो जेम्स सर की हाल है, कैसे हो? जेम्स सर ओडेट निकाली आपने? वाओ
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly
The price
expensive.
are
I'm just
easy.
a small-time hunter, so
Inflation
Zolni
हो
is
गई
where I
भाई
spend
इधर।
most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They
Bro,
offer food and
these
lodging
name
there,
भाई,
so you can get settled
these
in while I
names।
fetch the doctor.
गेंशिन खत्म मेरा भाई। अच्छा छोड़ दिया?
Really expensive
1.5
too?
महीने से नहीं खेल रहा। ऐसा क्यों भाई?
Yeah, I mean,
मन
there
भर
are
गया हुआ है।
places to stay in Zolni, but I highly doubt that most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the
Yep.
Chill out bro।
No way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us?
Spend off my money।
Fine then. It's your treat. Don't worry.
I'm glad to see you. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few
अच्छा
places around here
ये
worth
नॉट
seeing.
क्राई की स्टोरी करे थे तुमने जेम्स सर?
This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters.
ज़ेपेलोन यार्नी।
The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui.
यहाँ पे बनी थी क्या वो वीडियो?
Inside, there's a
टेबल होगी वो?
munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. And over there is the Snezhnaya, where all the big shots meet regularly. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't...
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this
यहाँ
way.
भी है.
Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring,
Crafting bench.
No one practices alchemy at
Oh.
Snezhnaya, I'm afraid. Apparently,
There's some historical reason for it.
reason for it.
oh,
Ah.
we'll just have to use the one on the train then.
अच्छा इसलिए crafting bench नहीं है यहाँ पे.
Kinda inconvenient.
Maybe we can look into historic reason
Yeah,
later.
I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't anyway.
I see. I wonder क्या होगा.
Finally, there's only in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. That's about it.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be
Feel
good to
another
get out of the
headache
cold
coming.
with-
Podvory restaurant is right this.
Okay. तो winter what's up? नॉर्ड क्राई में ही छोड़ दिया था. अरे नॉर्ड क्राई में ही तो थी यार. पीक स्टोरी यार जेम्स भाई. चलो कोई ना. अरे यार वो कैसे लूँ मैं? तो क्या आना पड़ेगा बाद में. कहाँ जाना था? वही वो हो गया. नेविगेट से हटेगा भाई बताओ. स्टोरी क्या? अच्छा स्टोरी का है फिर ठीक है. अभी आया. आपने तो ऑफ कर दी स्ट्रीम. अच्छा जिम सर को बोलो. क्या खेल रहे थे जिम सर? वो
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care. If this were anywhere else,
कोई नहीं यार.
we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. You're right. A lot happened on our way into the city.
But we
Let's
learned so
review
far.
what we've
Okay.
learned so far and try
Okay.
to figure out what to do next.
Usual Paimon movement. ठीक है.
Obviously,
Review
the
दे पूरा
million more
क्या हुआ अभी तक.
question is, what is this Aritza
Aritza.
planning? Everything else sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy.
But she doesn't have 7 noses though.
We won't get to see her anytime soon. Alosha said that she went east to fight that big monk. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a
Another we need to
snowstorm, to
face,
be
I think.
honest. What we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. Right. And when we left Nokrai, Centroni
Oh,
specifically
Centroni
left a
से
message reminding us which side we're on.
Ragnarok. Ragnarok नहीं खेली थी आपने.
So,
भाई
it's
बड़ी
unlikely
प्यारी
they
गेम
tell
है.
us
मेरे को तो
anything
बहुत पसंद
confidential
है.
about the Tsaritsa's grand
Except
plan.
one part. एक पार्ट उसमें बड़ा बोरिंग है. बट उसके अलावा भाई ठीक. We can learn something now.
Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloopop, there's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or but it's unlikely we could sweet talk Arlecchino, let alone Sandrone.
Ardelia के पास ही
The
जाना
last
पड़ेगा.
time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon?
That's Alosha.
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather. I see. So you're my patient today, yes?
Oh yeah.
And
doctor.
you're
Faye.
Faye, I presume?
The fuck is Faye भाई तब से Faye सुन के परेशान हो गया भाई मैं. क्या है ये Faye?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station.
What is Faye, chat?
Is that
Don't
going to
tell
be an
me.
issue?
I'm just thinking out loud.
Not exactly. It's just, I'm
You
used to
sure you
treating
are?
human
They tend to be
patients.
far more reasonable
Fae
than the
tend to
healthy
be
ones.
far, but don't
Okay.
worry. I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time.
कुत्ता ही बोल
Safe
दिया
to
भाई
say,
पाइमोन को.
I have a fairly eclectic range
Indirectly.
of expertise.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same, right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are
Our
we?
taste in food is a little different.
That's just because Paimon knows how to eat.
All right.
Now, please take. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I can give you some medicine to tide you over. But as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better.
हाँ.
Make sure to keep an eye on
मुझे
your
नहीं लगता
temperature,
इसको
though.
सिर्फ
If you
cold
find
हुआ है.
yourself with persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Thank you, Doctor.
But let's see.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job.
Take care.
चाय baby. चाय
You heard the
पिलाओ
doctor.
पाइमोन को.
Best you rest up here for a couple days.
All right, then. Guess we...
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me,
Hunter
go to the
Trade
Hunter Trade
Station in
Station in
Zolin.
Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me. Hey,
All right.
no big deal. You saved my life and
मैं भी पी रहा. भाई इतनी गर्मी में तो ना
Alright.
पी. वैसे तो बारिश हुई
Time to
थी.
find child and see what he can tell me.
चल भाई चिल्डे. चिल्डे. लॉफी. गोट. यार वैसे यार अब उसके टैलेंट्स नहीं बढ़े हुए. बिना टैलेंट्स के मैं क्या ही टेस्ट करूं. एक रन मार के आ जाता हूं. होली शिट. वो यूजर है. ओके. गला खराब. अच्छा फिर तो ठीक है. तब तो फिर ठीक है. और मैंने कर नहीं रखा है क्या लास्ट फ्लोर. कर रखा है. सुपर कंडक्ट. टेलर कंडक्ट. तो अरे बाप रे थैंक यू. अरे प्रीसेट है ना गेंशिन में तो. पूरा रनी मार लूं क्या एक. हाँ नीचे क्या था. इलेक्ट्रो चार्ज. इलेक्ट्रो चार्ज तो नहीं है यार भाई जी. किसे क्या था मैंने. मोविका से किया था. नीचे वाला. First. तो मेरे साथ गेंशिन ना खेलो योजना में शामिल कब होने वाले. जब गेंशिन 2 आएगा. अगर उसमें गेंशिन 2 में स्किप बटन नहीं हुआ तो मैं आपके साथ योजना में जुड़ जाऊंगा. वेल्किन ले रखा है क्या. ना ना वेल्किन तो मैंने नेट लाइन में छोड़ दिया था लेना. F2P भाई तब से. लाइक लास्ट मैंने तब लिया था जब ये लान की स्किन आई थी. तो जस्ट इसलिए लिया था क्योंकि ये लान की स्किन लेनी थी बस. उसके बाद से नहीं लिया. और उससे पहले भी नहीं ले रहा था मैं. इलान की स्किन से पहले भी मैं आई थिंक हो गए थे मेरे को 5-6 महीने बिना वेल्किन के.
Right now, right here. Shadow me, walks of the snowflakes.
How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis.
Emerge,
Hold
right
it.
here. Pirouette.
Gotta just take a break. Come on, keep
Come on, keep
up.
up.
Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment.
Emerge, right now, right here. What a nuisance. Let's begin. Crystalline adagio.
Off to the freezer. A burst of flavor.
This is
How
it, yeah.
tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up.
एंटी खेल रहा है वो भी भाई. नहीं एंटी तो खेल भाई. एंटी तो खेलना पड़ेगा ना. एंटी क्रिएटर में पार्ट है अपना तो वो तो खेलना ही पड़ेगा.
Everybody stand back. Get
Get to work! You two! Time to end! Light up the blazing sun!
वो तो नहीं छोड़ सकते.
Bring it! Let's light it up!
पीछे जा जल्दी.
Off we go! Teamwork is strength! Fulfill our path! Suffer the wrath! Pyroclastic surge!
Wow.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand! You two! Time to grab from the sky!
अरे दल्ली क्रिट क्यों नहीं कर रही है? अच्छा इस पे वेपन नहीं है. इसका वेपन तो संडरोने पे है. लम्बा. इंटीग्रेटर प्रोग्राम कोई और गेम नहीं खेल सकते फिर 3-4 आवर स्ट्रीम कंपलसरी है. हाँ मतलब 3-4 नहीं 2 घंटे कर दिया अब उन्होंने. हाँ बट ये है कि उसी स्ट्रीम में नहीं खेल सकते कोई और गेम. ये है लाइक उस दिन तुम्हें सिर्फ वही करना पड़ेगा. अगर दूसरी स्ट्रीम करनी है तो दूसरी स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करनी पड़ेगी. है बाकी वो 3 घंटे से अब उन्होंने 2 घंटे कर दिया. 2 घंटे स्ट्रीम. बट स्टिल लाइक पैसे मिलना काफ़ी डिफ़िकल्ट है तब भी उससे, क्योंकि 25 व्यूअरशिप मांगते हैं वो. और महीने की स्ट्रीम भी उन्होंने कम कर दी. लाइक सिर्फ अगर तुम्हें सिर्फ लोएस्ट अमाउंट जो मनी है उसमें वो 8 स्ट्रीम करनी पड़ेगी तुम्हें महीने में मिनिमम. बट यार अरे यार वो वाली टीम को ले जा ही नहीं सकता. भाई क्या ले जाऊं फिर. मनी अमाउंट मिल रहा है उससे. हाँ मिलता है.
Emerge! Right now! Together, witness the snow swans. Take a break! How tiresome.
यार 1 HP बच गया.
Right here, right now. Let's begin. A little amazing! Come on, keep up! How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment. Emerge. Right now. Shadow me. Waltz of the snowflakes. A dash of frosting. Boost on the loose. Take a break. Come on, keep up.
मैंने स्टार्ट के बाद फिर से नहीं कभी. अरे लवा तुझे मिल रहा है भाई ऐसा पूछ रहा. अच्छा मुझे ना 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 लाइक वो नहीं हो पाती पूरी जो उनका रिक्वायरमेंट है ना, वो पूरा नहीं हो पाता व्यूज वाला. रियॉट का कंटेंट क्रिएटर प्रोग्राम अप्लाई किया. रियॉट का गेम ही नहीं खेलता मैं. रियॉट
Surge, a moonlit night for all.
यो इनके भाई की हाल है.
Sharing my knowledge.
Easy.
For the everlasting quest.
It all adds up. The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth.
By the frost moon of old,
A new moon rises. The Temple of Wisdom. This may turn.
It all adds up. Seek within.
ओह पीपी करे ऊपर थी ना यहाँ पे
Leave this
पीपी
Converge. Committed to memory.
with one heart. We pray.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
forest, protect flame.
Grow.
No more lies.
अप्लाई कर दो छोटे स्ट्रीमर को भी अच्छा देते ट्विच पे क्या पता वाईटी पे भी दे अरे तो बट मैं खेलता ही नहीं हूँ गेम तो क्या करूँगा अप्लाई करके भाई तो बोल लो
Emerge, right now. Emerge, together.
A little loose.
Take a break. How tiresome. Take a break.
अरे वेट इसको गिराऊंगा कैसे वैसे गिराने की जरूरत ही नहीं है
Right here. Emerge.
Off to the freezer. At first, the flame.
Come on, keep up.
Let's test my hypothesis.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
A dash of frost.
How tiresome.
हेलो खेलता तो था तू अक्सर के साथ वो तो हो गए भाई 1 साल पता नहीं कब से नहीं खेला मैंने
A new moon rises. This may turn a little. Share my knowledge.
Can't hide the truth.
For the
मैं नहीं खेलता यार
everlasting forest.
कॉम्पिटिटिव गेम
No more lies.
ना स्किल गेम
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Leave this place.
A moonlit night for all. Grow. Make yourselves a home.
With one heart, we pray.
Seek within. No more lies.
You pause.
Converge. This may turn a little. Share my knowledge.
अरे इसकी माँ की
For the everlasting forest.
It all adds up. The deception ends here. No more lies.
और भी है
Forest, protect flame.
7 है वो
A moonlit night for all. Hey, make yourselves a home. Committed to
With one heart, we pray.
Receive my can't hide the truth. No more lies.
600 के मार रही है वो अल्ट पे जब मेरी अभी आई थिंक उसकी 7 की है सैंडर होने की एंड 132 के वो मार
Emerge, right here. Witness the snow spawn's grasp.
A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle of excellence.
Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
what a joke.
Emerge, right now.
भाई इससे कितनी जल्दी मर गया
The
ये
snowflakes.
Yeah, a dash of frost.
उससे मारते मारते तो
Here's on the loose.
हालत खराब हो गई थी मेरी नफर से मारा था इसको मैंने। और कितनी जल्दी मर गया भाई ये होली शिट एंटी खेल रहे हो? हाँ खेल रहा हूँ, रोज ही खेलता हूँ, रोज ही खेलते हैं ब्रदर एंटी तो। ट्राइंग टू कंप्लीट दैट 999 इवेंट। काफी टाइम ले रहा है बट आई मीन नाम
The snow in
like
Snezhnaya
80%,
is
like
always
story
bitterly
वाले पार्ट
cold,
पे ही हूँ अभी तो
and
मैं,
it never
तो
seems
आई
to
मीन
end.
स्टोरी वाला पार्ट इज लाइक 70% कंप्लीट, हो जाएगा कुछ टाइम।
Emerge, right now. Right here.
थिंक कितने 5-6 दिन है अभी, आई गेस कर लूँगा कंप्लीट। 19 को आ रहा है ना पैच, तो आई थिंक 18 तक रहेगा इवेंट, तो 4 दिन है, हो जाएगा 4 दिन में आएगा। साले ने व्यू पॉइंट के ऊपर ही बना रखा है ये दल्ला का।
Emerge, right now.
हाँ भाई चिल्डे।
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process. Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just... But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer... Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you...
Alright, I slight awkward 8 hours.
Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at present. Marionette. Nope. That was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon?
She's recovering.
Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people.
Colder
It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doc? All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems. Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up and, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and
मिलना
come to
है
see
तो
this
हमसे पता है
mystery
भाई।
for myself.
अरे
Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out
एक
here
तो
in
इसके
the
हर सेंटेंस में पहले ये करती है।
Well,
बड़ा
unfortunately,
funny
I
लगता है मेरे
can't
को।
invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it. And on the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class. Unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very... Your treat. Of course, because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
पप्पी की तरह करती the fuck? भाई पप्पी बोल रहा है सेंडर ने। देख कभी फिर बोलेगी है।
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Emerge right now. Emerge. The fuck? बड़ा हुआ है भाई।
Right here.
Right here. Right now.
Emerge. I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you
But
trust
I'm pretty
my
sure you
taste.
mostly ordered.
Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia per se. You just want information, right? Wanna take a guess?
He has been picking fights again.
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
बताओ चाय डालने के लिए इसने अपना रोबोट बुलाया, खुद नहीं डाल सक रही थी।
That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now. Well, he's busy preparing, so they'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stusha.
और
It's
extension.
basically all anyone cares about in the Vecha these days.
Sorry, just a little hearty.
Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions. It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan.
Oh.
In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia.
Oh. What? यही मिला था, चिल्डे ही मिला था इसे.
I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't
Until the
reveal
events in
contents
Natlan
of
had
the letter
concluded.
That was his reaction too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his... He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day.
Yeah,
so to the rest of us,
पिछले
it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... Actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it.
Lol.
Anyway, then the Liu's situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious.
Damn.
It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime. Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until
मतलब पहले वो
Piero
हमसे
revealed
पिटा
the
लिए
letter he
में और
left
फिर
behind.
कैपिटानो से. Sheesh. Bro got 2 back shot back to back. That's crazy.
Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatu. Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures, with the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and her greater Pantalone.
Bro is literally me. Oh. Childe?
Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be... So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero,
Needs to maintain.
right? Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time.
You gotta tell me all this inside info.
What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea?
बात तो सही है यार, ये आइसक्रीम दे दो यार, मन कर रहा है.
Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnaya Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one look. Having a voice in a Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, then there's Pulcinella, the leader of the Vecha. He represents politics itself.
भाई इसे तो मैं खुद मारूंगा इसको अपने हाथ से. इतनी गंदी शकल है इसकी.
Involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved. And the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked?
You're not jealous, are you?
Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is.
Message to you.
Columbina passed on my message to you before you left, not cry. I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me?
because you took that to heart.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't being
You...
disrespectful.
Fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Alright.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am. But I'm afraid...
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the track.
The equipment in Svietlolaitovka is in urgent need of maintenance.
What?
With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit.
क्या बोला इसने?
The equipment in Svietlolaitovka is in...
Alright.
The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily,
What is
Odette's
this
team was
name,
nearby
bhai?
and launched a rescue operation. But we're still facing a severe manpower
आधे भी
shortage
याद
for both
नहीं
the
है भाई
rescue
मेरे को.
and engineering teams.
Oh, Odette team was nearby and launched a rescue, but we are still facing. Odette कौन सी किसकी टीम में है? संड्रोने के? Hell, she is literally on Sandrone's team. लगाओ.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just... nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given... nice of... And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills, then let's go. You, take 2 people to Podvorier restaurant. Find her room and watch it like a hawk until we get
Podvorier
back.
restaurant. Okay. Bro, just restaurant.
If anything happens to Pine...
Yes, Lady Marionette.
चलो जी, Odette से मिलने. कहाँ पे? Oh my god. Oh, I think इसी नहीं. इसी बड़े उसको मारना है क्या अपने को? वो तो साइड क्वेस्ट था. साइड क्वेस्ट में दिखा रहा था. Oh, यहाँ पे.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only from what I've been told. Most of the trapped miners are over in that... Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. Meet me back here as soon as...
Alright. मैं मेरे को पता भी नहीं था नीचे ये जगह है नॉट गोल्ड है. मैंने देखा भी नहीं नीचे.
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further.
Oh, Odette आ गई भाई.
It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnaya. Well, I'm Odette.
भाई मस्त लग रही है
Good to meet
Odette.
you.
हेलो पीछे. ओडेट की गांड में हथौड़ा मार रहा है वो भाई पीछे. खोद.
So this is Odette.
The first member
She
of the
was the
Fatui
first
understand.
member of the Fatui.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second.
So, great deeds on the tundra.
Careful. Something's moving.
Oh, well.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
Wow. What a tough. Electric दिया इन्होंने ट्रैवलर को.
Stay back!
पेप्सोका. भाई इनके नाम भी ऐसे हैं भाई कि क्या ही बोल रहे हैं. अरे
Let's begin. Harada.
holy shit. The hell? भाई अरे अरे कहाँ जाना है? Oh, what
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Ice
Together.
murderer.
Crystalline Adagio. Bellowing Thunder! Take this!
What? Sorry, bhai.
Witness the snow swan's grace. Let's begin. Let's test.
हैं? ये क्या हुआ भाई?
Thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out.
Thank you.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's lucky we got here. The trapped miners have been successful.
Wait, this place... There's...
Oh, first cutscene. फिर से शैडो रेल में तो नहीं चले जाएंगे हम? ओ क्राई ट्रैवलर. Oh, sword. Oh shit, भाई.
What is that?
I don't know.
But था क्या वो?
Back?
Guess it has family.
ले भाई. अपने बच्चे लिया है भाई ये.
This way. Run.
भाई वो था क्या? बट स्वॉर्ड मिल गई उससे हमें बताओ. ओ ओडेट. शीश भाई डांस करते करते आ रही. क्या बात है.
Thanks.
डब्ल्यू ट्रैवलर भाई.
Let's get out of here.
You obtain the special weapon Exaphane's blade. फेंस लिखा है भाई यहाँ पे इसमें. Deep within a cave or remains a machine, further data may be uncovered throughout further adventure. Okay. When the traveler equips this, their attack will increase by 16% for 8 seconds. और कोई यूज नहीं कर सकता मतलब ये वेपन. याल याल ऐसा क्यों याल? अरे वेट, क्रायो ट्रेवलर बन सकता हूँ क्या मैं अभी? Where is my traveler?
This world is...
तो भूल जाते हैं इसमें रेजोनेट करना पड़ता है. इसको कौन सा सेट लगना है? इसको कौन सा सेट लगना है अड्डा भाई, अगर आप हो यहाँ पे तो? यही लगेगा आई गेस। टेलर सोल वाला तो क्यों नहीं लगेगा। Regenerate 5 elemental energy. Okay. Active character elemental mastery is increased by 60 for 5 seconds. When an opponent is hit by an ice crystal fired by the elemental skill. Only when elemental mastery boot described will increase by 120. Frost Peace star created by elemental skill is increased by. First blow consumed when using the elemental weapon increased reaction damage dealt by other party members by 5% for 15 seconds. 40% increase. Oh. Okay भाई ये तो like support and support भी अच्छा है काफी. All right. Well 90 करना पड़ेगा इसको भी मतलब है. The traveler's weapon cryo damage. Okay. Follows your own party members around the field and periodically fires. Okay. Frost Pierce start. Radiant Shell conduct. The will no longer fire ice crystal at opponent, but will instead fire an ice crystal opponent in a coordinated attack. When the traveler hits an opponent attack with a normal attack, charge attack, plunging. Okay. Hit with an ice crystal, the traveler gain 1 stack of frost glow. Max save when not in combat, frost glow expires. Okay, frost glow क्या देखते हैं? जब the power of consume all existing stacks of. Okay, तो stacks लेके फिर इसके ultimate आने हैं. In turn, increase the damage dealt by this spell burst. Okay. Okay, frost glow damage bonus है. Consume the number of damage instant caused by the damage is also increased. Number of strikes in attack 3. Additional frost glow 2. Okay. The current element is changed to cryo damage. Okay. First base normal attack, charge attack, and Nodeo cryo death cannot be overridden by another elemental infusion. Damage result is also okay. By 8% of their attack up to 160. Alright. From their past every elemental. Never deals Sheller conduct or Sheller swirl. The traveler gains one stack of ice point. We obtain in this way every 2 seconds. When the traveler unleashes a charge attack at 3 stack on all strikes are consumed to special charge attack. Fire damage dealt is 140 traveler attack and the traveler also gains frost glow. As bonus from the instant talent. Okay, convert.
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today. Don't... Alright then. Hello, Lady Marion.
I hear the rescue operation was a great... What brings you here, Odette? Here...
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the 2 crowning jewels of the Koraylievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa.
Vodianitsa. Ah. His partner?
On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady. She learned all her combat skills from
From
Rosaline
Rosaline.
herself.
Ah.
Used to be one of her most valued subordinates.
You flatter me, Lady Marian.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... never mind. There's no need to bring...
How's progress on your end, Lady Marian?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget. Then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, that's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incidents.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when
Crazy
that will change
politics,
with that
right?
monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should...
Hey, quit daydreaming. When did you get a new sword?
Just now. Oh.
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for second-hand swords.
लगा यार वो कैसे लूं मैं अरे भाई एक तो जहाँ जाता हूँ ये क्वेस्ट क्यों आ जाते हैं ओह
Is this an answer from this world?
ये पकड़ व्हाट पकड़ ही नहीं रही अबे यार इसमें चढ़ नहीं सकते क्या हक भाई ओ चढ़ ये वाला कहाँ है अंडरग्राउंड है पर ओह यहाँ पे और चिल्डे आ गया भाई फाइनली यो चिल्डे व्हाट्स अप
Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still... Hey, comrade. It's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sofia.
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news.
Yeah. Obviously, if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going...
Huh?
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Interesting.
You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to.
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Don't make you eyes up.
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. If I could, I'd take. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either. The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long-term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuzha seems to be creating all sorts of issues, but considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuzha outright, but and even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, there's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vecha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, but that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are. We're just doing our best to make it work.
Yeah, but इन सब ने पूछा भी तो नहीं है क्या प्रोजेक्ट स्टूडियो, क्योंकि I don't think इन किसी को पता भी है उसके बारे में. So it is blindly loyal to Tsaritsa in a way.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Laidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't maybe you've heard already. But she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been... Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this? Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two Harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vecha who must feel trapped and forced to vote again. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is...
Oh, haven't you been proper...
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting...
I've only learned her name so far, and no...
Oh, is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... This is the world-renowned traveler who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't
It's fine. It was a long time ago. Sorry, I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
Right.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued
Didn't
subordinate.
actually get
Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but...
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. Oh, by the way, where's...
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable.
Well, that would be great.
When he'd gone south, I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time.
I see.
Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
Alright, see you.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. To start with, I should go ask Alosha if he knows of any way to help.
ऊपर है क्या? ओह यहाँ पे हाँ तो ले लो.
Time for more snow damselettes.
ये बात ब्रो जो वहीं पे स्टार्ट हुई स्टोरी अगर मेरे को मिलता ना
Vibrating of its own accord.
Vibrating. Okay.
It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue? But all it does is vibrate, even when I touch it. That place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary.
ओ यहाँ पे करना था एक्चुअली में मुझे चेंज बट मैंने पहले कर दिया. ओके कोई बात नहीं. स्किप कर देना. सेकंड क्या मिला मेरे को? एक पुल मिला. ओ दो पुल है. अबे भाई कुछ ढंग ही दे देता. एक मिला था. कितने की पिटी है मेरी? 9 की है ना. 10 की कर देता.
It worked! There really is something special about this sword.
What the fuck? Enhance Exophane's blade. Yeah. Far into the fire, all for a slim chance of redemption. Oh, ऐसे level up होगी क्या ये? Awaken the statue of 7 in the Snezhnaya to... तो ये क्या सारे Statue of 7 पे जाके वो करना है मेरे को? ऐसा?
I don't really understand what just happened, but I'm pretty sure this sword just got a little more powerful. I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another Statue of the Seven. In the meantime, I'd better go find Alosha.
I see. Damn. ओके वेट, तो मैंने ये वाला कर दिया। अगर यहाँ पे जाके करूँ तो लेवल 40 हो जाएगी ऐसा? चैट लाइक कर दो यार अगर किसी ने लाइक नहीं किया तो। अरे
Pick up the pace.
अरे
Firestorm!
अच्छा हो गई। ओह, it is not known when the traveler gave up on capturing sound in the eternal silence। अरे यार क्या लिखा था? 40 क्यों गई? आई सी। ठीक है, ये वाला हो गया, ये हो गया, ये कर देते हैं। In some corner or other, there must be answer and know how much time is like. Since someone look, अरे यार, if the starry sky with such a thought. 60 की हो गई, 70, 80, 90। फिट क्या 100 तक जाएगी क्या ये वेपन? 1 2 3। यो शुभ भाई, राम राम, कैसे हो? Perhaps humans are no different from more drawn to the flame, but so built even the most ordinary lives yearn to survive। 60 ओ 80 की हो गई। तो लास्ट के 2 लेवल किसके हैं? एनहेंसमेंट्स हैं क्या ये? लाइक आई मीन रिफाइनमेंट। I guess refinement.
Who goes there?
Right
Who
here,
goes
right
there?
now, right here.
Show me what you got.
यार ये हर जगह स्टोरी क्यों है? सब ठीक है, पर आज बैंक अकाउंट ने दिमाग खराब कर दिया। अभी आया हूँ मैनेजर की माँ। अरे क्या कर दिया? ऐसा क्या कर दिया भाई? अरे भाई नहीं जाननी भाई तेरी कहानी, छोड़ दे भाई मेरे को प्लीज। गलती फाइट कर ली मैंने, छोड़ दे, हट। टू 23, 8%, 29%। कुछ क्या ही नहीं है, 29 हो गया, चलो बढ़िया। ओके, ट्रेन ट्रैक्स हैं यहाँ पे, तो मेरे को यार एक तो पूरा घूम के जाती है भाई ट्रेन। ये वाले स्टैचू तक मैं कैसे जाऊँ यार? आई डोंट थिंक मैं भाग के जा सकता। बेफालतू का अकाउंट होल्ड कर देते हैं, कुछ दिन में अकाउंट में ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं हुआ था इसलिए। किसी को पैसे देना था, दूसरे अकाउंट पर लिमिट रीच हो गई, मेरे अकाउंट से ट्राई किया, अकाउंट होल्ड। अरे भाई चलो फिर तो बढ़िया किया तुमने। मेरे साथ हुआ नहीं है कभी, एंड आई होप कि ना हो। बस भाई बैंक के चक्कर लगाना भाई। ओह माय गॉड भाई, वहाँ कैसे जाऊँगा मैं?
How tiresome. Take a break. up?
ब्रो किसी को हाँ भाई उसके घर पे किसी का ऑपरेशन था, पैसे भेजने थे, कांड हो गया है भाई।
How tiresome.
भेज दिए भाई, ये बड़ी दिक्कत हो जाती है जब इमरजेंसी होती है ना, फिर ऐसा हो जाए तो दिमाग खराब हो जाता है एक्चुअली में।
Take a break. Regrettably,
हाँ भाई अभी भेजा।
there's nothing.
What? अभी अकाउंट से होल्ड हटा है यार। नो यार, फक भाई मैं नहीं जा रहा, हो गया मेरा तो ठंड से मर गया मैं, इतनी दूर टीपी कर दिया।
Hello there.
ठंड वाला सीन नहीं है कि इसमें ही बोलने वाला था पर जीजी हो गया भाई यार, क्यों सोचा तूने साले।
Ah, sure thing. Give me a second. I'll go fetch him for you.
भाई इतनी दूर क्या भाई, वहीं कर देते ना टीपी दल्ले। So you're telling about the lack of emergency relief.
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences.
That's
Although
for sure,
Snezhnaya doesn't deliberately delay, it's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief?
True, bhai.
Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Crystal from Stratomeros will start flowing into the market. When we resolve Stratomeros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates. A huge backlog of Crystal is now available to the townspeople.
There's no way they can use it.
A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea.
Okay.
Since energy prices are only going to keep rising. But there will always be people who urgently need more. Exactly. At the current prices, selling Crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to... Hey boss, how much do I have left?
1 second. Let me check.
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy it. No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about.
Here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market. But
yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look.
चलो
Let's see.
थोड़ा तो हुआ नॉर्मल लोगों का सही। Oh, Odette. नाचने आई है क्या यहाँ?
Oh, Alosha and...
Hello यार।
Hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each other. Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars. When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt.
Yes, and we sometimes need
Awkward हो गया यार अब Odette और मेरे बीच में।
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went... So, what brings you here?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svietlolaidovka. It bothered me so much, so I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do. You too, I presume. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all
अमन
about.
उनको भी नहीं पता है तो टेंशन ना ले उनको भी नहीं पता
Without
है
knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point, if things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Road Cod are springing up to fill the gap.
Yes. Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
नचनिया यहाँ कैसे घूम रही है आगे अरे नचनिया भी है और वो फटुई की मेंबर भी है नॉर्मल नचनिया नहीं है वो कुछ आया है क्या गेंशिन का Xbox पे कुछ रिवॉर्ड Xbox पे आई थिंक सो पता नहीं Xbox का मेरे को पता नहीं बट क्रंची रोल का है लाइक जिन पे क्रंची रोल की मेंबरशिप है बट आई थिंक वो सिर्फ चाइना के लिए था आई डोंट नो कुछ था क्रंची रोल से इन्होंने कोलैब किया था कि जिन पे क्रंची रोल की मेंबरशिप होगी उनको कुछ रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेंगे एक्स्ट्रा बट आई थिंक वो सिर्फ सीएन एक्सक्लूसिव था तो आई डोंट नो बाकी Xbox का आइडिया नहीं मेरे को मे बी होगा Xbox का भी
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to
I
inherit the
बहुत
title
ही
of the Fair Lady.
पॉलिटिकल क्वेश्चन है अभी
If
तक
so, she'll be able to find out what
बट
Project
थोड़ी
Stuja is
लाइक फर्स्ट
really
एक्ट
about.
बिल्डअप टाइप ही है पूरा इसका अभी तक जितना मेरे को जितनी खेली है मैंने another title of Fair Lady if she shows she will be able to find out what it's really about.
Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will. I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. So...
Oh, we were gonna buy some crystal.
Okay.
I heard there's some on the market right now.
Funny. I had the same idea. The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Xbox में वुआ का आया एक्सक्लूसिव सिजल मुझे लगा गेंशिन का भी आया होगा वो तो वुआ का तो इसलिए है ना क्योंकि वो Xbox पे रिलीज हुई इस पैच इसलिए आया
Let me see.
पहले नहीं थी ना Xbox
I'll take it
पे
all, please.
अभी रिलीज हुई है
And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category. But be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Crystal during Project Stuja, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure. That should do it. The train will be escorted.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette.
You flatter me. It's only because...
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
What's wrong?
Her travel buddy hasn't been feeling...
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on...
I've got nothing going on right now, so
May I come too?
Sure.
I have some candy that someone
भाई
gave me
तो
back in
पाइमोन को भाई
Svetovodovka.
बिल्कुल बच्चा ही
Plus, I know a little bit about
बना
relieving
रखा
cold
है भाई
symptoms.
My God bro इस नेट का क्या करूं भाई मैं
Hello there. How can I help?
ब्रा
Ah, sure thing.
भाई इतने पीछे फेंक दिया मेरे को इन्होंने Oh my God bro
It's a fundamental contradiction. Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Chris, when we resolve a huge back, a lot of them will probably stock. Exactly. Hey, boss.
1 second. Let me...
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in. No, it's fine.
Here's your Mora.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look. Let's see.
यार
Huh?
Oh, Alosha, and...
भाई दिमाग खराब कर दिया भाई इस
Hello.
नेट ने
I
मेरा।
didn't realize you two knew. Yeah, when the weather's as...
Yes.
भाई इतने पीछे कौन फेंकता है यार?
Why is the... So...
No. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do. I didn't feel without knowing... Yes.
Right.
Sandronates?
What's on your mind? I think we can both
चलो
agree
एटलीस्ट
that...
जल्दी
I know,
जल्दी
so...
होता है
Oh,
escape।
we...
Funny. The real issue...
True. It's a huge expense after all.
इसने वुल्फ वाली टोपी पहनी
Let me see. Right. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we...
है। यार टाइम वेस्ट करा दिया इसने।
that should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui...
This is my first...
You flatter.
प्लीज फिर से मत जाइयो नेट भाई मेरे को दोबारा नहीं करना।
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today. Am I right?
What's wrong?
Her travel...
Sounds like she's important to you.
I've got nothing
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlo-Laidovka.
All right, then. I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least...
ओके ओके होली शीश भाई।
Come on, keep up.
Come on, keep up.
Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Hello. Sorry. But...
What happened?
Oh. Please, excuse me. Are you the traveler?
चल चढ़ाई के बारे में। कर इतनी मोटी।
Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. That would only seem all the more suspicious and draw... Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant. In plain clothes, of course. Rest assured.
I didn't expect such a high...
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this special assignment. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer.
Damn भाई प्रीमियम सिक्योरिटी कर रखी पाइमॉन की तो बिल्कुल।
Traveler! Alosha, you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend? Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
She's a member of the Fatih, but she's solid. But she's solid. All right.
From the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by the... Paimon's definitely on the mend. We should be back to our usual... It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly. I have just the thing. Whoa! What's this? Is that... a flame? All keen observations. You're right.
Or
This
Ignis.
is called... Whenever I've caught a cold in the past, I found I recover much more quickly if I place this by my bed. You're welcome to bar... Awesome! Your name was Odette, right?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. Any progress with your investigation yet?
Nope.
No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip.
Okay, तो हार्वेजन जिसको पता है प्रोजेक्ट स्टूजा क्या है, but हर बिजनेस के अलावा किसी को नहीं पता, लाइक बाकी के जो 40 मेंबर है आई गेस, तो किसको भी नहीं पता. Want to look into this Rokot
The
organization?
Rokot, huh?
Oh.
Members of the Rokot keep their true identities hidden, but leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyev's.
Would anyone like a drink? Hi, Mom will have...
Oh, it may.
Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be kind of like tabletop troop. Nope.
कोई प्लेबल कैरेक्टर हो उसमें से, जो भी वो ट्रूप जो भी नाम है, स्नेज़नाया एडवेंचर में क्या था वो? नहीं. What was that? क्या आ रहा है यहाँ पे? Press on shooting setting. नहीं, ठीक है. कुछ बुक मिली यार. इधर है क्या? No business like true business. What?
How tiresome.
तू नहीं चो. What is that? मेंटलिस्ट का डायलॉग नहीं अच्छा है. हाँ यार ना.
You made it. I've got some tickets, and I managed to set something up with. It'll have to wait until after the show, though.
हाँ, मैं क्या कह रहा था कि कोई प्लेबल कैरेक्टर होगा इसमें
I doubt you've seen the Korolyevsky troupe on stage before.
Of course, no problem.
Pleasure.
कौन होगा देखते हैं. Let's see. NPC ना हो यार
for a routine inspection in accordance with theater regulation.
Oh, ये बंदा है. इसका नाम I don't know इसका नेम, but देखा है वो थोड़ा सा.
Is that guy with the
Okay, all done.
अगर ये वही है तो जो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ.
What's up? Everything okay? Snezhnaya's business and political leaders are always passing through here, so it makes... Still, it's a little unusual to see the Fatui's Armory Palace guard here. You saw him, right? The guy right at the
Valeri.
back. Strong, silent
Valeri.
type.
Yes.
His name's Valeri.
Valeri.
He's part of the Special Assignments Battalion. But I only ever see him here for one thing.
Look for a
to look for a
Mitya.
guy named Mitya.
Oh. Head of this Armory Palace Royal Grenadier Guard, 1st Regiment. As a soldier, he plays great importance on planning and timing. Mitya, the key individual interested to his protection. Appears to share neither convictions. Ability to confine everyone's
Supposedly a researcher, though he never seems to put much time in at the office. The theater is one of his favorite places to hang out when he's playing hook, but that's not for us to worry about.
Okay. क्रेजी टाइम पे आ गया। क्यों भाई? शॉर्ट कर रहा हो?
What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh?
यीश भाई। ओपेरा, हाँ मैं भी वही
Oh,
बोला।
the one in Fontaine?
Fontaine, या
I hear
kind
it's
of इसके तरह
iconic.
लग रहा था।
Never seen it. Here we are, just in time. Sorry, coming through.
If you're gonna show up late, keep your mouth shut.
What's his problem? Whatever.
Look, there she is. That's who I'm introducing you to later.
Oh,
She's the
वो
lead
part
singer
में
of the
ये
troupe,
है।
Vodyanitsa.
He's the lead singer of the troupe. लेकिन ये तो ओडेट की दोस्त नहीं है। वॉलीबॉल खेल के आया वो, अच्छा। डैम भाई। शीश, ये तो क्रेजी है भाई। भाई ये तो क्रेजी निकली।
This leads directly to the green room. They're expecting us. Vodyanitsa will be waiting for us there.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Pick up the pace.
Hey there, excuse me.
Can you believe it? I am so mad right now.
What?
Come in.
Rekterop, if you could be one Genshin character, what would you like to become? I mean, I guess traveler. दोस्त बनाऊंगा बहुत सारे। और क्या? मैं पाइमन हो गया लेकिन बट मैं बोलूंगा ज्यादा, पाइमन को बोलने ही नहीं दूंगा मैं।
Oh, it's you two. Huh? You know each other? Oh, wait. Is this who you were telling me about? The one you met yesterday and couldn't stop thinking about? I never said that. Yes,
Hello.
you did. Why are you denying it? It was right before I went on that rant about the moody factory owner. Might I ask what brings you two here?
Oh, I just brought her here to see the show. And when it finished, she was full of praise for Vodyanitsa's performance. So I thought I'd try my luck, see if we could get the chance to chat for a bit. Maybe get...
You work here. You of all people ought to know that's against the rules. It's not what the green room is there for. Oh, what's the big deal? Come on, don't be shy. I can give you an autograph. You can take a picture too if you want. Do as you please.
ऑडियंस का विजन दिखा क्या? हाँ पीछे लगाए ना
I
इसके।
finished all my shows for the day. I'll leave you to chat.
क्या बोला इसने, मैंने सुना नहीं। कमर पे, बैक पे, जहाँ पे कारलोटा का है ना, वहाँ पे लगाए शायद, इतना मैंने देखा।
I wasn't making that stuff up, you know. Odette's just too proud to admit it. She thinks very highly of you. And so do I. You did the right thing in Svetloladovka.
यार ये क्या नाम है भाई?
We're good. Odette's out of earshot. I'll lock the door. Confidentiality, of course. The Rokad is very...
Whoa, Alosia! Not out loud! Not with an outsider here!
Relax, I've taken care of it.
The president's reply sent this morning. Wait, so
भाई
she's been approved to join?
भाई बताओ, वो दूसरी फटुई मेंबर है जिसके साथ ये काम करती है और ये उसके अपोज में काम कर रही है, मतलब जो ग्रुप है इनका, मतलब उनके तो नहीं बट वो प्रोजेक्ट के। जिससे डायलॉग बोल के सुना भाई, ये नाम है भाई एरिया का, इतने 10 करोड़ नाम सुन चुका हूँ मैं तब से।
She thinks very highly of you. And so do I.
तूने पहली
You
बार
did
सुना
the
भाई
right
अभी.
thing in Svetlolodovka.
स्वेतलोडोव्का पता नहीं क्या बोला भाई.
You told me last night that you wanted to get intel from the Rokot. But ever since you set foot in Snezhnaya, we've been working together. I've seen the way you work, everything about you is perfectly in alignment with what we're trying to achieve in the Rokot.
Oh, तो ये भी
So
Rokot
I
में है.
figured I might as well cut to the chase. I wrote a
see.
letter to the president explaining your situation, including just the right amount of... Of course, it's still your decision whether you want to join or not. We'll respect your...
Well, assuming Odette was telling the truth and she didn't misjudge you, I guess we don't need to worry about you blowing our... Still, you gave me a real fright. I didn't know that's why you came looking for me.
इसको भी animate
So,
किया हुआ है ना.
that stuff you said about admiring my performance, was that just because Odette was here? Now you're talking. That's what I like to hear.
Anyway, let me give you a quick rundown of how things work. Like I said, the Rokot is a covert organization, and we hide our identities.
पता नहीं क्या है भाई.
Members typically don't meet in person or even know each other's identities. This helps us maintain a high level of independence. Because of this, members are basically free to decide their methods without constraints, so long as the outcome of any activity doesn't violate.
After all, we don't have any ostensible contact with each other. This way...
Beyond the freedom to choose how you operate, it's also your choice whether to act at all. We have plenty of members who have yet to take any action. In short, joining the Rokot in and of itself won't place any restrictions on your activity in Snezhnaya.
भाई मैं बताऊं क्या होगा. फिर ओडेट को पता चल जाएगा इसके बारे में, वोडियनित्सा के बारे में. फिर इन दोनों की फाइट होगी और वोडियनित्सा उसको कन्विंस कर लेगी और वो फिर फटुई से निकल जाए. शीश भाई, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला भाई.
There's a code of conduct you can read if it interests you. But basically, as long as you don't plan on using your anonymity to go around doing evil, you'll be fine.
I tried reading it 5 or 6 times. Never made it all the way through. Even the most lackluster script makes for more interesting read.
Great. Then I'll go grab an...
स्ट्रेंजर पुल करेंगे. क्या मैं स्ट्रेंजर है तो बढ़िया. Since you keep your identity, how come you don't know each other?
Well, Alosha has this pet dog, you see. His name's Tagarin. And this one time, Alosha brought him backstage. Tagarin took quite a liking to me, so I played. Then, the Rokot was out on a mission one day. And even though we were all in disguise, Tagarin recognized me right away.
Just a coincidence, really. We didn't report it to the higher-ups, though. Like... my job at the theater, for instance. By the way, what were you complaining about just before we came in? Did everything go okay with Chuganov?
Everything did not go okay. That's why I was so mad. I
tried
to make some small talk with him before I went on stage to fish for intel about the Iskra manufacturing plant. But he wouldn't take the bait. No matter what I said, he kept dodging the question. And then he started complaining. He said he didn't appreciate his second-rate seat in the stalls because he usually... I mean, what did he expect? Everyone knows that...
Sitting next to today. I'm sure he didn't make a great first impression on you either.
To the citizenry, he's a family man and a kind... But our interactions with him tell a very different story. It's one thing to ask for a favor, but he acts like... Take the ticket situation, for instance. I've actually gotten him a private box in the past. But not to mention that he's never paid for a single one of his... And another thing, if he's such a big family man, why doesn't he bring his wife and daughter to see the...
Calm down, Vodyanitsa. If you won't do it the easy way, we'll have to But first things first. Here's your app.
Alright. I should look like Lamia? I mean... वो है ना ये भी? क्या बोलते हैं? लामिया क्या है? मच्छी. मच्छी है ना ये भी? आवाज को... What? Jenny Lilbell. Fuck is it? My race. Faye. Dodoko. Pipil Pan. Idol. Janitor Bot. Primo Jam. Lord of the Seven Calamities. I oppose. You bani rahe.
Looks like I'll need to make a few little tweaks. Alright. Now that we're officially Rokut comrades, Recently, we've done some recon work at the Iskra manufacturing plant, which pretty much confirmed that their energy consumption is way beyond the legal limit. All we need now is some direct evidence to present to the Vetcha, so we can demand that they shut the plant down.
तो कर सकता है ट्रैक्टर क्योंकि स्किनेक्स वाले पैच में रैंडा एंड ट्विन के सपोर्ट्स हैं सिर्फ. हाँ देखता हूँ मैं. फुल स्वे तो कर दूंगा, मेरे को क्या है, अभी तो नहीं है किस टीम कौन सी टीम में चलती है, लेकिन वो निकाल तो लो, टीम भी तो होनी चाहिए उसकी.
That way, the Kresny Crystal can be allocated to where...
I was hoping he might let slip during one of our chats, but he's too tight-lipped. I'm meeting another regular theater-goer tonight, Mitya.
But Valeri's here too, and he's probably looking for Mitya, so he may end up being a no-show.
Don't you worry. He must know how to dodge Valeri, or he wouldn't be showing up on time for every performance.
Mitya
is a renowned energy expert. Although we can't get any direct evidence of the excessive energy consumption at the plant, the authorities should take someone like him seriously. So if he starts raising questions about energy use at the Iskra, also, we're not allowed on site, but he has pretend you're a couple of buddies there to eat, and keep your ears peeled for useful information.
हेलो मॉर्गन भाई, तुमने ऑडिट पुल कर दिया क्या? हाँ मैंने तो कर दिया ब्रो.
He's a huge
कल ही कर दिया
fan,
था.
so I don't know how his guard up around me. But you two need to be convincing.
आपने करी?
If he suspects anything at all, he...
Sure. Don't worry. We'll make a believable pair of buddies.
Perfect! You've sold me already. Now, help me...
Okay.
Everything!
भाई मैं नहीं कर रहा भाई, प्लीज भाई. अलियोशा तू कर ले. हाँ थैंक यू भाई. प्रैक्टिस चल रही है भाई इनकी.
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Come on, keep it up. Take a break.
What is this? देख लेंगे बाद में. हाँ ये किसका मिला? भी करके आ जाऊं क्या? एक पुल हो जाएगा, करने को मिल जाएगा. करके आया. मॉर्गन भाई आपने करी है पुल? अगर आपको अभी
How tiresome. Pick up the pace.
स्ट्रेंजर एनिग्मा रियानॉन चारॉन. सब है तेरे पे, फिर तो कर लो. बाय द वे एक बार रिफ्रेश कर लो स्ट्रीम, क्योंकि बीच बीच में बफर हुई थी ना, तो मे भी पीछे हो गए होंगे तुम लोग. लाइक वो क्या है उसका, क्या बोलते हैं, जैसे लिंगरिंग ग्लो ये सब होता है ना, वो सब. वो क्या है? कोई नहीं उसकी होगी I guess.
If you ever...
Come on, कुछ अच्छा कितनी पिट्टी होगी वैसे मेरी इसमें ओके 45 46 47 क्यों यार अभी तक टाइम है मिजुकी दे दे यार ये तो मिजुकी की C1 क्या है देखो जरा ये किसका मिला था Mizuki. When Mizuki she will
Called back to the
apply
Zeppel
23
Yarny
nights a
Palace
video.
again? Ugh, seriously.
Has a
What's
solar
the point in all these
reaction
endless
trigger
meetings?
Effect will be Genshin in the solar instant increased by 100. Oh, Mizuki elemental mastery. I see. Okay. Look, my iPhone 17 से 17 से आता है क्लोरीन की क्या है कोऑर्डिनेटेड अटैक्स हमने समझ नहीं है इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज बट यार माय अटैक इज लो ना बिकॉज़ ऑफ दिस वेपन That's the issue. Issue. यहीं जाना है. भेज दी शॉट ओके. डायनामो. अरे तुम्हारे वो हट जाएगी क्या? क्या नाम है? S3 परवस.
Come on, keep up.
शॉट भेज दे रुक देखता शॉट
We come here often, so we shouldn't stand out. Let's sit here. Now it's up to Vodyanica.
यही है मिटिया
Mr. Metia,
भाई अच्छा लग रहा है इन
over here.
In game he's looking good भाई Odette summons अच्छा तो लगेगा ही ये जो है तू क्या अच्छा लगेगा अच्छा वो मिटिया हाँ डिजाइनर बीबीजीजी गान में दो ऐसे बीसी यूट्यूब 3 ऐड दे देता है लगाओ अबे
Oh, sorry. I
कैसा
got a
है
little held up
पक्के
on my way here. Now we have even less time than we planned. Go ahead and order some snacks and drinks. Whatever you like. Let me see. According to my schedule, we still have 25 minutes left.
You're really pressed for time today, huh? I was imagining this would be a leisurely chat. If you'd prefer, we can always reschedule for another afternoon when you have more time.
No need. Getting to meet the lead singer is a very precious opportunity for me. I'm not about to pass it up. I've already had to decline your invitation several times because our schedules rarely align. If I don't grab this chance while it's here, who knows when the next one will come around?
अरे वैसे काय भाई मैं कह रहा था उसमें आवाज ही कम कर दो, बहुत तेज आवाज आ रही है। आवाज कम कर दो और वो कर दो, लाइक मैंने समन करने के बाद पिटी दिखाई थी एक जगह, तो वो वाला पार्ट भी डाल दो उसमें। और वो जिसमें मैं, हाँ बस इतना कर दो। किसकी आवाज? मेरी आवाज ज्यादा आ रही थी उसमें, लाइक ज्यादा नहीं, थोड़ी सी कम, लाइक 5 डेसिबल्स कम कर दो। लाइक यू माय गर्ल का है।
Well, it's very kind of you to make time.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. But Snezhnaya is full of weird and wonderful things like that, so people tend not to bat an eye. I'm sure the same will go for the Eye of Grey.
The reason I invited you out for tea and a chat today was to get some feedback from a true fan of...
As an expert in the energy commission, he has exceptional command of all manner of energy-related technology, though he can be rather talkative in time. His scarf more than makes up for it. Scarf, bhai?
Well, I genuinely have nothing bad to say. No matter how many times I hear you sing, it never gets old. Maybe it's because the more times I listen, the more details I notice. Or...
Thank you! I'm delighted to hear that! Could you give me any specific example?
Oh, yeah. That, the piece you sang today, for example. Beneath the Frozen River? Hey, what's with you? I'm just praising a good performance. I always used to find that such a bleak and lonely song. But the more you listen,
yeah, sure is talkative banger. 4 liner के इसके dialogue हैं.
When you really dig down into it, there's a certain level.
Wow, I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to pick up on that. Still, Beneath the Frozen River wasn't on today's program.
Oh, really? But it's a classic. You sing it every time.
Almost every...
Oh. Well then. Let me say a few words about that other all-time classic, Flying in the Wind from the Mountain Sparrow.
I didn't sing that one today either. My voice wasn't quite up to it, so I switched it out at the last minute.
Odette, she looked better than all characters. Yeah, she's good. अच्छा है उसका डिजाइन भी.
Oh, but
क्या बोला इसने? Didn't sing that one today. Dharma wasn't quite aware, so I still.
Sorry, Mr. Mitya, but you were at the theater today, yes?
Of course I was. Remember? I said hello to all the troop members before the show started.
So what did Odette sing today?
Elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose.
Correct. You find my singing boring, don't you? That's why you don't remember a single song.
From the program.
No, that's not it. I swear. All right. I'll be straight with you. I'm sorry. My mind was wandering as you took the stage today.
इसका क्या है इस बार?
I enjoy watching your shows because the exquisite performances stimulate the mind. So, whenever I get stuck at work, I come to the theater for a change of pace. Odette's dance during the elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose today was simply incredible. It got me wondering, that look of sheer defiance in the face of utter tragedy? It was so inspiring. Not that I made a ton of progress in the grand scheme of things, but I still think it was productive. By the time...
So what you're saying is, you didn't listen to my singing at all?
Unfortunately not. I'm sorry. I don't know which is more disrespectful. The fact that I don't always come for the show itself, or the...
Seems like things are getting a little awkward.
Nitya just stepped into a conversational minefield. If there's one thing Vodyanitsa doesn't like, it's people who show disrespect for her performance. This meeting was so hard to set up.
It's fine. I suppose this is affirming in its own way. Don't let it bother you. It certainly doesn't bother me.
It does.
she's showing a lot of restraint.
Well, I'll be sure to let Odette know how much you adored her
इसे
performance.
बताइए क्या करना था वीडियो में? पिटी देखनी, पिटी दिखानी और आवाज किसकी कम करूं? मेरी आवाज कम कर दे थोड़ी। और लाइक समन होने के बाद मैंने पिटी दिखाई थी कि लाइक संडरोने के बाद एक पुल में मिल गई वो, तो बस वो दिखा देना। या उसको पहले भी दिखा सकता है, मर्जी है वो, तो देख ले जैसे तुझे।
Please don't say that. I always love your performances too. It's just that inspiration struck at the wrong time today.
I know. I can tell. I'm sure some people can't stand it when others praise their coworkers right to their face.
Fair enough. I still feel
But you know what I really can't stand? People who only show up to the theater to pretend.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Rage to steer the conversation.
Now that you mention it, I've interacted with that guy before. I gotta say, everyone holds him up as an example of a
Yeah, he couldn't care less about what's happening on stage. He's just there to flaunt his social status. I hate. What's the big deal with that factory he runs anyway? I asked around a bit and heard some pretty shocking stories.
Oh, really?
Yep, the things people are saying are pretty damning. Low wages, insanely long working hours, equipment running around the clock. And as if that's not bad enough, he also strictly forbids his Project Stuja has now been extended so many times. We're at the point where crystal rations for the common folk are barely enough to survive on. Yet if the rumors are true,
Interesting.
What? So it's really...
Who knows? I've only heard the same. The Rooster's been coming down on us hard lately, demanding that we track and trace every single batch of Crystal. My coworkers in the Department of Energy have been tearing their hair out.
The Rooster? I didn't realize he cared that much.
Yeah. Even though there are no restrictions on Crystal trading, the poor will wind up freezing to death if we let the rich buy as much as they want.
Yo, Nawaz bhai,
unfair.
long time no see. How you doing? Odette निकाली क्या? और क्या है निकाली? मैं तो ट्रैक्टर किसका कौन लिया तूने? अन्ना मैंने उसका लिया, बटरफ्लाई का। बटरफ्लाई।
Looks like we'll need to arrange an investigation into the Iskra manufacturing plant as soon as possible.
तुमने किसका लिया?
I never knew you kept up with current affairs beyond the theater, Miss Vodyanica. Most Fae in your position have long been indifferent to the plight of...
Well, those of us who choose to live in human cities are naturally going to pay attention to any significant upheaval. Isn't the Rooster a Fae himself?
I can check. गलती से ये न्यू फ्री वाली। What do you mean गलती से? बट तेरे पे तो खैर वो है ना, जो अभी आए थे कोलैब वाले, तो उसके साथ अच्छी है ना। ट्विंस के लिए उसका अच्छा है, टेंशन ना लो। हाँ भाई फिर ठीक है। हाँ फिर ठीक है, ट्विंस के लिए मस्त है ना।
I'm just surprised to learn that even someone with as much experience as him is getting so stressed out over Project Stuja. What is the end goal of this project anyway?
This is it. We're finally going there.
I'm sure Mitya can sense on some level that she's fishing for information. But since their conversation is so relaxed, he might just let something slip.
It's stressing me out too. If I'd only made better progress with my research, things wouldn't have dragged on this long.
Oh, so your work...
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source. Not the power of the Light Realm and not elemental energy. Right now, the only thing that meets the requirements is the power contained within stellar linchpins. But harnessing that power is costly. Each step of the process requires enormous amounts of Kresnet crystal. From extraction to quantification, progress has been painfully slow, and the team is getting burned out as time goes by. Sometimes, I see people staring into space, as if in...
Could it be that this new...
No, it doesn't affect us, because the energy is used for...
Okay.
Okay, I got it. Stop choking me. Sorry.
यार
I can't
ऑलमोस्ट
talk about
पूछ लिया था.
I think it's no wonder people are struggling to stay motivated.
Seems like I owe you an apology. I shouldn't.
Don't worry about it. I count myself lucky, to be honest. I don't envy the people who work closely with the Tsaritsa herself. I'd much rather be in my current position. At least I don't have to show.
So they're trying to develop a completely new kind of energy. Yeah, censored by a scarf.
Oh dear, it looks like my. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It was a.
Let's make up for it next time. We touched on some confidential issues today. I'd be grateful if you could keep it between us.
That could have gone worse.
Nice job.
Sorry, routine inspection.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, let's go.
So he wasn't rushing to get back to work.
He
must have calculated that Valeri would find him here in exactly
One of the main duties of the Special Assignments Battalion is to ensure that important figures stick to their schedules.
All right, time for us to get going.
We'll settle our check too.
Hello there. Mr. Mitya paid the... He also asked me to pass on a message. He said it was an honor to share his tea break with Miss Vodyanitsa and her two friends.
So he knew. Lama.
Wait.
So he knew we were here all along? This raises a lot of... Maybe his work isn't confidential after all. Maybe the key here is the purpose of this new energy. I guess that's the next... Vodyanitsa and Alosha have both left.
How tiresome.
Hello again.
You're back! Here, buddy. Paimon was just gonna mention that. After she woke up today, Paimon felt like her temperature was completely back to normal. Still, there's some good news. It's like there's some kind of mysterious power affecting Paimon.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not a normal cold. So इतना तो करके समझ गया था.
She only started feeling this way since we arrived.
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source.
Could that have something to do with this?
What is it? You're making that face again. You know, the one you get whenever you have a light bulb. So, they're trying to develop a new energy source here? Well, Mitya denied that the energy they're researching has any side effects. Although, he did say that, but even so, those are completely different symptoms from it's pretty faint, so it's kind of hard to tell.
As armory place, to find out the purpose of the research.
Paimon's with you there. But how though? The robot only has a limited amount of intel. Oh, great point. They argue about Project Stuzha every day.
Now their session
If we could sit in on one of their good idea. Oh yeah. While you were out,
of course,
this
bhai.
one seemed right up your alley. So, Paimon saved some for you.
God.
Come try it
इतना
once you finish writing your
मीठा. Bye. अरे बाय बाय यार बाय. कवरेज स्ट्राइक का एक शॉट में जिसमें 3 व्यूज है. अब स्ट्राइक नहीं क्लेम होगा. साले स्ट्राइक.
Alosha replied. He says that we won't be able to speak at the Vecha, but he can arrange for us to attend as visitors. Time to get ready. Then head to the Snezhnaya Vecha.
I mean, डिलीट करके दोबारा डाल दे. क्या हो गया? हाँ, Odette खड़ी है.
Ah, Miss Vodyanitsa, prima donna of the Korolievsky troupe. What a surprise meeting you here. Will you be sitting in?
Sorry, I'm not taking... Oh good, you're here.
Please wait, Miss Vodyanitsa.
मतलब ये मुझे 7 दिन में हटाए नहीं तो स्ट्राइक लगेगी, तो हटाना फिर. मीटिंग ऑफिशियल क्या हो भाई? Very animated.
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon. Furthermore, both the production and consumption of Kresnik Crystal show clear signs of the relevant agencies have assessed the present circumstances and determined that the status quo can be sustained until the next period. For detailed statistics, I would refer you to the industry reports that have been... It should also be noted that while the recent blizzards have led to a significant increase in people's energy expenses, this is strictly Her Majesty the Tsaritsa is giving her full attention to this matter. We should have every confidence that it will be dealt with.
अच्छा, तो वो blizzard की वजह से prices आए हैं. Recent blizzard led to a significant Indian people expensive. Okay, तो मतलब short term है. तो मतलब हमें वो monster को हराना पड़ेगा अगर ये problem reduce करनी है, तो खत्म तो नहीं होगी.
A financial report on disaster relief is also present in this report, courtesy of Pantalone.
They cover the same old ground every single time. The rooster never... There's a general lack of trust. People aren't seeing any tangible benefits that affect them directly. Of course, none of that will be...
Yeah, if it weren't for these hard copy documents, I could have at least made something up.
Why are you still here?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just out here trying to hit my interview quotas. Bring out the kvass. Ever read it?
If I remember correctly, you guys don't even have a sales permit.
Okay then. Best-selling streets.
Order! We will now open the floor to the representatives. If there are no
Snezhnaya has a long tradition of treating members of the Fatui armed forces and their dependents favorably. But recent surveys shows that Fatui families in remote areas have access to 15% less. It's been said many times before, but it bears repeating now. There needs to be a clear and consistent rationale behind how Crystal is allocated, or we...
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating yourself if you would hear me out for once. I say again, true consistency exists only in principle. You appear to treat resource allocation as a simple function of production and population. So what about when the equipment used in production breaks down? Have you And do you even know how long it's been since Snezhnaya last conducted?
If I knew the answers to questions like that, I'm sure I'd be a very wealthy man. And I'd like to bring the focus back to the specific issue I raised. Or do you wish to deny that favorable treatment for Fatui dependents is our long...
It's easy to be a critic when there's no accountability. That seems to be a running theme. Defeat the ringleader and all other problems will magically resolve themselves. But in case you aren't aware, not one jot in my report would change whether Project Stuzha...
So you have no intention whatsoever of...
On the contrary. I'm the only one here who...
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces.
इससे क्या हो रहा है?
Struck back with style and a war
नाच
of words
करिए.
ensued. Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support?
I think child raising issue then.
The people have spoken. Child received raucous applause from the crowd as he pushed Regrator onto his back foot with a
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
However this reporter wants to spin things, I haven't forgotten that Tartaglia... So, surely their relationship can't always have been this strained.
You two are getting off topic.
Mr. Pantalone, may I speak?
Oh, please do. I'm more than happy to save.
Crystal distribution policy undergoes modifications with each new period. The ultimate goal being to find the most reasonable method of allocation, which I believe is what Mr. Tartaglia also seeks. But I fear many may have been misled on this topic by extremist activists. To clarify, Project Stuja is not the root cause of the problem. It is merely a framework for the most recent reports all point to Snezhnaya's resilience and adaptability during this period of fine-tuning, and give clear indication to make drastic adjustments without first considering the risks would likely do more harm than good. It would be a waste of the hard-won experience we've gained to date.
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up to clarify the fiscal logic, clearly alluding to social organizations like the Rokot in his words. With the notorious Lelex still active to this day, should the Rokot be held responsible? No, there is someone else to blame.
She's just rephrasing what Mr. Pantalone said. The Rokot are the critics he accuses of taking no responsibility. As for Lilac, you won't have heard of him yet. He's currently the most famous member of the Rokot. Ending Project Stuja has become an obsession for him. Unlike the more decent ones among us, he believes that votes in the Vetcha, so whether it's threats, coercion, or bribery, he'll use whatever means necessary to get people to—
And since we're already on the subject, what do you think of Lelec's methods? Are you for or against? Well, whatever the story is, his actions benefit us all.
At least someone here wants to take this discussion seriously. I've been considering that issue myself. I think it would be easiest to let the Fatui handle it, since they're already in charge of Crystal shipments anyway. We may as well get them to collect some data while— Whatever you need, you can ask the Fatui to look into it for you. In terms of supervision, I think the Druzhna would be a good fit. I had hoped to discuss this with Miss Vesna, but sadly, she's not present.
I will be happy to take a note of your suggestions and present them to Commander Vesna for a decision upon her return. The Commander has always taken a keen interest in Project Stuja. However, given the Druzhna's demanding workload, I'm afraid it may prove difficult for them to provide any—
Let us refrain from jumping to conclusions until a
My apologies, Lord—
There are numerous issues to address here, including Nevertheless, I support drafting a proposal. Follow the usual procedure, and it can be raised as a new—
In that case, I'd like to share one thought before the proposal is drafted. The issue of time sensitivity was raised just now, which I presume relates to the official report. In fact, the Energy Commission already collects regular statistics on each urban center and its surrounding area. Would these be of any use?
That's a good idea. I read every issue of Svietlolaidovka's report, and although my focus is mostly on the section about equipment operation, the energy consumption statistics also yield a lot of insight.
Be that as it may, does no one see an issue with using local data to determine Crystal quotas?
Not if they are used purely for reference. So long as we have the report from the Northland Bank's headquarters to corroborate it.
Very well then. It appears that this arrangement is acceptable.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
The members reached a provisional consensus on the issue of improving treatment for Fatui soldiers. Today, the prima donna of the Korailievsky troupe attended a session of the Snezhnaya Vetcha in the company of a most charming young lady. The question on all our minds is,
What? Write anything like that again, and I'm revoking your permission to—
When discussing healthcare technology and industrial parties take the project she carry on writing as I start to feel that reading the news from her might actually be more interesting.
Now then, if there are no further contributions—
Hey, check it out!
Shugunu.
What made him vote against? Why now?
The votes have been tallied. Those in favor of continuing Project
61%.
Stuja. Total—
That was too close. The margin has shrunk yet again. Chuganov was a huge loss.
I'll bet Lelek is behind this. I wonder how Pulcinella will respond.
Chuganov. I see. Lelik strikes again.
Yes. Go, Lelik. Once Project Stuzha is defeated, our unwavering support at Bring Out the Kvass will finally pay off when we make our comeback.
In accordance with the result of this vote, Project Stuzha will remain in effect until we debate only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. The session...
I have to say, I really wasn't expecting Chukhanov to vote against. Well, in principle, Snezhnaya's business and political elites ought to be the ones least likely to oppose it. As we heard, Project Stuzha is basically just a resource distribution framework that requires everyone to cut back during the winter. But even if the policy got cancelled, the Tsaritsa's energy needs wouldn't suddenly go down. The extra demand from the public would have to be filled from somewhere. So logically, the factories... I got a letter from Mr. Mitya just before today's session. He said he's confirmed that there are issues around overtime and excessive energy consumption at the Iskra manufacturing plant. In a situation like this, once the Rooster receives the report, he'll order the factory to halt production and submit to an investigation before issuing a penalty. But that's a week-long process, and thus didn't make it onto the Vetcha agenda this time. I don't think he suspects anything so far. Exactly. And as you know, I was originally gonna try and flip him after he received notice of the official sanctions. My plan, rather than just sit back and take the hit while his factory stopped production, he'd be better off voting to end Project Stuzha. At least that way, no one else would be able to make any money either, because all the factories would suddenly have more limited... But now, he's already voted against it, which means someone must have used more forceful means to change his vote. Yeah, no one knows why Lilac is so obsessed with ending Project Stuzha, but by the looks of it, he's inching close.
Lilac must have strong motivations, given how he'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. Maybe my next step should be...
Oh, right. What are your plans for the rest of the...
Hey, comrade. I noticed you were here during the
I didn't take you for... Greetings, Harbingers. I just happened to have some free time today, and my new friend here thought it might...
Ah, Odette must have introduced you.
I'll leave you to catch up.
Sure. Break a... Thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha, did you? Things are never that simple with you, Traveler. There's no way you're here for kicks and giggles. Tell me...
Oh, yeah. To some, he's a captivating enigma. No one ever thought that some anonymous nobody from the Rokot could cause such a stir.
To find out his story.
Huh? You want to look into Lelik? Then I'm sure his days of anonymity are numbered.
Fine by me, I guess. If the Traveler actually... In return, it seems fair to let her in on what we...
My thoughts exactly. Head back to Glupov and grab the files on Lelik. It's easier to just pull the records than go through the rigmarole of getting the Traveler a visit.
As you command, Chot.
In that case, since we're going to be waiting anyway, I'll have someone brew a pot of black tea.
क्या Lilac भी कोई playable character में से कोई होगा क्या? I hope कोई NPC ना हो बस. इसे टी पिलाते रहो इसे.
One common thread among the many incidents Lelik has been involved in is that the victims are all too scared to share any real information about him. His modus operandi is to silently infiltrate the scene and leave a threatening letter behind. But neither the letters nor the crime... So all these files have to offer are short statements by the people affected. They don't give us a lot to go on.
What's up?
If nothing else, it shows we're dealing with a trained professional who's versed in counter surveillance.
Yes, and to that point, he often strikes in highly secure locations. The victims are high-ranking and influential people who take their personal security very seriously. Somehow, Lelik slips right into their rooms without making a sound. There's never any eyewitnesses, nor the slightest trace of a break-in. If he can get in and out undetected, it means he can strike without warning. Not that that's ever happened so far. But the thought is enough to scare these people. It's hard to believe that a human being could pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the investigation to Faye. Unfortunately, no one's found anything yet. Careful, don't underestimate me. Although truth be told, I'd probably find it hard not to blow my cover. Direct confrontation is more my style.
We
haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelek being human. It's just, there can only be a handful of people in all of Teyvat who'd fit the profile. Faye, on the other hand, plenty would have the ability, but few would have...
No, not as strong as me. You'll never find the culprit with criteria like that. Let's go with a little weaker than me.
Bro, what is this option, bhai?
There's no denying that Master is strong, but...
She's just trying to find a reference point. Stop getting fixated on who's stronger than who.
But that's the most important thing. In my opinion, anyway.
क्या फिर स्पॉइलर दिया क्या? अबे टाइम आउट दे दिया कर भाई, अगर ज्यादा बार बता नहीं मानते तो टाइम आउट दो भाई सीधा. How about
Odette? Yeah, that seems about...
Except she's Fatui, so the likelihood of her working against us is pretty low. But yeah, much more accurate than your previous example, at least.
No, wait a moment. Maybe...
What do you mean?
Her Fatui identity doesn't necessarily exonerate her. And when you think about it, the Rokot would be precisely what she needs to conceal her identity.
Wait, हो भी सकती है क्योंकि उसके साथ भी काम करती है वो वर्डियन इत्सा के साथ उसमें, लेकिन जो भी थिएटर समझ लो, जो भी समझ लो. एंड वर्डियन इत्सा बात भी कर रही थी उससे उस टाइम उसके बारे में. बट इन्होंने ही बोला उसको, बट इनको उसकी आइडेंटिटी पता भी नहीं है. बट फिर ही क्यों बोलेंगे? Well.
Plus, she wouldn't need to be such a pro at covering her tracks. She'd already know where the Fatui will be. Oh, yikes. I was just thinking out loud. Why is this starting still? What reason could Odette possibly have for trying to call...
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask. She knows Odette best. Rosaline used to open up to her in private about her. As I'm sure you can imagine, Arlecchino is quite a lot better with children than Rosaline was. She gave her some tips on how to handle the situation, and Rosaline managed to reach a settlement with Odette before leaving. So I suppose there were at least no lifelong regrets left behind. Beyond that, I don't know the details about that side of things. But I do know that Odette definitely has a motive to hold a grudge against Project Stuzha. The reason being, her father passed away during the early stages of the project.
Oh. Yeah, she has a motive, by fair.
That was back before it had been named Project Stuzha, when things were still being worked out. But in essence, it's remained the same ever since.
Huh. The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to Odette. Is that such a surprise? If you cast your mind back, you may remember that Rosaline and...
Odette's past is no secret. Her father was a Fatus, and her mother was a very famous ballerina. On the surface, it looks like she followed right in her parents' footsteps. After her father passed away on a mission, her mother was overcome with grief. She broke her leg during... Odette was only interested in ballet at the time. But this tragedy left the family with both per capitanos policy. Family members of Fatui who died in the line of duty had to be appropriately accommodated and provided with So, regardless of how Rosaline may have felt about it, it fell to her to resolve the issue of Odette's family's livelihood. In the end, the solution they agreed upon was to have...
Right, because the alternative would have been a one-off compensation payment, I guess. In that sense, joining up was definitely the better option. Still, she must have had mixed feelings about it, right? If she doesn't even...
It's just a theory.
a possibility. But as a motive for Odette to become Lelik, that said, I have no idea where Odette's head is at right now, or what her conflict with Rosaline. Plenty of people were on bad terms with Rosaline. I have no intention of trying to figure it all out. Yes, but there's not much point.
Yeah, back to Lelik. Since our investigations so far have turned up next to nothing, we've got nothing to lose by trying a new angle. Funnily enough, Tonya and I had actually made plans to go to the theater tomorrow to watch Odette's rehearsal. Unfortunately, thanks to this Lelik situation, which means you can go in my place. No point wasting—
Spirit Seeker. Quite the classic ballet. It was passed down through Odette's, but Odette's been practicing it diligently, and it's finally ready for a return to the stage. Excitement is through the roof. Tickets for the official performance sold out long ago.
Tonya's excited for it too. She's desperate to see it no matter what. Personally,
I've actually seen it several times before. The story's pretty straightforward. The lead character follows a trail of clues left behind by a spirit, gradually recover. It's a tale of love and regret. So not exact, but when that classic melody kicks in and the lead character begins to dance. Not an easy dance to do justice to, though. I know it's always been Odette's dream to perform this piece, but I'm not sure she's really ready.
in that case, I think that even if she is Lelik, we should wait until her performance is over before— I'll let you take it from here.
All right.
Take a break. Pick up the pace.
अरे अटक गई.
Sounds like you made a ton of progress today. Next step is to head back to the theater and get a clear answer from
She's the one
Odette.
she wants answer.
Either way, Paimon doesn't get the sense that she's a bad person. Sure, she might have done some pretty
But
extreme.
she is a-
Maybe this is going too far, but like, with everything she's managed to do so far, wouldn't it make more sense in theory to be even— Why leave a letter when she could, well, we know there are plenty of other ways, so if it is her, yeah, well, all you no change really. But that thing Paimon told you about yesterday?
Oh.
Hearing you talk about your day makes Paimon itch for an adventure. If only—
Yeah, I wish you could be there too. I'm not used to adventuring alone.
Guess it's just one of those things.
All right.
If Odette is Lelek, she may well have inside information on her father was involved with the project's early implementation and tragically died in the process. Now, she's dedicated herself to bringing it to an end.
Oh wait, कहीं उसके फादर उसकी वजह से तो नहीं मरे थे? वो एनर्जी की वजह से, जो मिटिया बोल रहा था कि लोगों को लाइक वो होता है, क्या बोलते हैं, लाइक स्पेस आउट करने लग जाते हैं, वो ऊपर देखने लगते हैं. मे बी उसकी वजह से मर गया वो, और इसीलिए उसको वो प्रोजेक्ट पसंद नहीं है. ओह, आई माइट बी कुकिंग.
It's hard to imagine she could have gotten this far without knowing anything at all about the Tsaritsa's true intentions. When she spoke to us as a member of the Fatui, how much did she let on?
Hey look! It's snowing!
फिर
It's tough to—
Oh, let's go! Finally completed Act 1 भाई. Nice. तो मतलब हमने 4 घंटे की स्टोरी खेल ली है. 5 months हो गई भाई. Okay. तो आई थिंक 2 स्ट्रीम में हो जाएगा अपना, नेक्स्ट 2 स्ट्रीम में काम. Nice. Let's go भाई. मैं भी एक में ही कंप्लीट कर दूं अगर मेरे पे टाइम रहा ज़्यादा तो। कल क्या है, सैटरडे? ओ कल वो है ना, 15 अगस्त है कल। हाँ कल तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा, फिर मैं कल छुट्टी होगी ना। तो लाइक कंप्लीट तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा, मैं भी कर लूँ, देखते हैं, लेट्स सी। बट फिर मेरे को जल्दी आना पड़ेगा स्ट्रीम में, लाइक 3 साढ़े 3 ऐसे, तभी कर पाऊंगा। ओके वेट, मेरा एक दिन कब ओ जिस दिन रिलीज हुआ था उस दिन डेली छूट गया था मेरा। वाह। ओके मून वाली क्वेस्ट तो चलो ये करके ही करेंगे। चलो वही मार लेते हैं फिर, तब तक इसके रन कहाँ गया वो। ओ ये फ्लावर भी नहीं खोला, वाओ। मैं वहां तक गया और वो फ्लावर लेके ही नहीं आया, मैं लमाओ।
Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Pick up the pace.
ओके और यार वहां कैसे जाऊं मैं यार, द फक। ओ यहाँ भी है फ्लावर। What the hell? How am I supposed to go there? House of Hesperides. Where's Sophia?
Ready to spice things up.
Okay.
Right now, emerge, right here. Let's begin. Take a break. Victory is in the balance.
How could this be?
How tiresome. Take a break.
भाई कितने ही गंदे पीस मिल रहे हैं भाई, होली शिट ब्रो, गॉड डैम।
Emerge, right here, right now, together.
A little amuse boost.
First, a quick waltz of the snowflakes. How tiresome.
About this, how could
Come on,
this be?
चालीस तक यूज कर लेता हूँ अभी के लिए। यार एचपी का क्यों दिया, रख लेता हूँ अभी के लिए, बट फाज। आई थिंक मेरी वो तो इनफ है, क्या बोलते हैं, हाँ सीआर तो इनफ है आई थिंक, बस सीडी ही इंक्रीज करनी है मेरे को। तो पूरे को डाल देता हूँ मैं, सीडी सीडी सीडी। ओके एटलीस्ट एक रोल तो गया, बेटर देन 4 आई गेस। एक और सीडी प्लीज।
right here. Emerge right now. My goodness.
Off to the freezer! Juice on the loose!
Take a break.
Right here!
Emerge right now. Shadow me. Crystalline adagio.
A little elusive!
How tiresome. Impossible.
Come on!
A spot of tea time entertainment.
You'll regret that!
हाइट का बड़ा मजा है मैंने कितने केस किए हैं ओ 8 के ओ मैंने ये भी नहीं कर रखा व्हाट द हेल ये भी नहीं है मेरे अपग्रेडेड 11 क्राफ्ट कर सकता हूँ 2 नॉर्मल अटैक ही कर सकता हूँ चलो एटलीस्ट इसमें तो मिला कुछ 2 में आई डोंट थिंक मैं स्टेलर सोल का कोई कैरेक्टर पुल करने वाला हूँ
Emerge right here. Together.
A burst of flavor!
Impossible. How tiresome. Take a break.
ओह लेट्स गो अरे बट ये मेरे पे है ऑलरेडी बट चलो बाकियों के काम आ जाएगा दूसरे कैरेक्टर्स के काम आ जाएगा आई थिंक क्रायो ट्रैवलर को भी शायद यही लगना है ना तो उसके काम आ जाएगा
Come no closer. Emerge right here. Let's begin.
A dash of frosting!
How tiresome. Impossible.
Come on, keep up!
एनर्जी ठीक है एक सेकंड कॉल आ
Right now. Emerge closer.
Off to the freezer! Pinnacle of excellence!
I'm always watching. Take a break. How tiresome.
फक भाई मैं तब से म्यूट था। माय गॉड। खैर मैं कह रहा था कि कल करते हैं अब स्टोरी। लेट्स सी कि अगर कल कंप्लीट कर पाए अपन तो या कल कर देते हैं, वरना परसों तक तो हो जाएगी। तो 14, 15, 16 तक स्टोरी कंप्लीट कर देंगे अपन इसकी। फिर 17, 18 को अपन वो खेलेंगे आईएनटी, 19 को भी आईएनटी खेलेंगे एंड फिर 20 को हुआ खेलेंगे। 20, 21, 20, 21, 22 आई थिंक 2-3 दिन वो ही करूँगा, स्टोरी कंप्लीट करनी है या उसी दिन कर दे तो ठीक है। देन उसके बाद एंटी की स्टोरी देखते हैं, क्योंकि पहले दिन तो कंप्लीट ही नहीं कर पाऊंगा मैं। आई नो। तो यार चलो अभी के लिए टेक केयर, हैव फन एंड गुड नाइट यार। मैं मिलता हूँ कल करते हैं आगे कंटिन्यू आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट, ठीक है। बाय बाय।